Oh, Vic is streaming on YouTube. Wonder why he chose to do that. He hates YouTube. One of the guys that I have on my auto host list.
On YouTube, yeah, he hates YouTube.
Well, I mean, if I had 12,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'd stream on YouTube too, but I do not. Actually, that's not true. If I had 12,000 subscribers on YouTube and YouTube was actually remotely stream friendly, I would stream on YouTube, but they're not in either case, so just ignore me and do your work. I'm live already, yes. I'm going to be starting in a couple of minutes. No! Okay, so Twitch app is working now. I just need to see if chat is frozen or not. But what if both chats are frozen? Oh boy. Am I dropping frames?
Alright, so I have 5 sources.
You I am not. Good. Hey Alex, how's it going? Good. Neither chat is frozen. Very good. And Todd is also here. Hey Todd, how's it going? I would guess by the sad face it's not going so hot. But I could be wrong. Get started in like 1 minute, I think. How's my mic, by the way? Let me see. Testing 1 2 3. Okay, we're good. We're good in that department. Took my advice and started streaming Gothic, and you enjoyed it for the hour and a half you streamed. Are you going to stream more? All right, Alex, that's cool. Well, I'm glad I had a positive influence there. If you do keep up the streaming stuff, let me know. I'll put you on the auto host list there. That'll help out a little bit, hopefully. Rather not talk about it. Send me PM on Twitch. Don't think that feature. There's the whisper feature there, Todd. If you, I think you can send a friend request on Twitch, and then you can use the whisper feature to send me a PM, quote unquote. It's not an actual PM like they had on YouTube before. I think they got rid of that function too. But it's somewhat similar. It's more like Facebook Messenger than a PM, but yeah, you could try that. So, and hey, Conquer, how's it going? Yeah, like hit me up on Twitter or something, Alex, when you stream, so that I can. The next time you stream, so I can stick you on the auto host list. What I try to do is I try to retweet people who are streaming who are on my auto host list as much as I can. I'd like to say that I get like 90%, maybe 85% of them. Sometimes I'm not on Twitter when it happens, and so I miss it, but as much as I can anyway. So, it's Gothic 2. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'll be doing that one soon enough as well. But, that's cool. Yeah, let me know, Alex, so that I can go from there. And Dreamwalker's also here. Hello. How you doing? We also have 3 auto hosts that happened at the beginning of the stream, so I'll just get these out of the way before we started. Shadow Snake, Kira, and Pem, thank you for the auto hosts. I appreciate those. And now we will get moving, I think. I'm going to take a drink before we do that. Finish sweeping and mopping the house, now you're just relaxing. Well, that's good. That's good. Your name is actually Alex. Nice. Now we got 2 Alexes in chat. Well, we've had that before, but didn't know that before this. You're getting your first Saturday's badge in Ingress? What is Ingress anyway? I've heard the term, but I've never actually seen it before, so I have not a clue. I'll let you explain it while I get the stream started here, and then I will check it out. So the pro tips that are on the loading screen there don't seem as useful as the pro tips that we've been getting on the ship, because I've already had satellite coverage everywhere for quite a long time now, and yeah, I think it's working out. Panic doesn't seem to be too high. I mean, Panic's high in China, but they have the most people on the face of the planet. I think they're, at the time of this game happening in 2015, they were the most populated country in the world. So, I mean, that may have changed in the interim, depending on when you're watching this, but at the time, I'd like to believe I'm accurate. I could be wrong, but you never know. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to XCOM the Stream Edition. Last time, we found the mothership. It is right there by Brazil, and it's like half the size of Brazil, which is kind of a little bit on the terrifying side, because we've never encountered anything like that before. And I mean, we got shot down by a ship that was maybe potentially smaller than that, so I'm just a bit concerned, but we have no way of getting on it just yet. So today we're going to see if we can figure out how the hell to get onto the ship, and we'll go from there. So that's the plan. What do we have going on here? Let's see. It's like Pokemon, but it's got no Pokemon and more geometry. Oh, okay. And it sounds like an interesting concept. I might be willing to give it a shot, so... Excuse me. Try it just don't just download the app. Ask, give you an invite link first. You can get recruiter credit. Okay. If I decide to try it, I'll definitely let you know there before I try it. Did you miss anything in the last stream or two? We did a couple of story missions in the past couple of streams there, Todd. We got the psionic labs open, and we tested a few of our soldiers. Most of them are tested at this point. There's a couple that I have yet to test. There's a few that are in there now to see if they have psionic abilities. Out of them, Soto has psionic abilities, and Holloway has psionic abilities so far, and Kira also has psionic abilities. Nobody else has shown the gift just yet, but it may happen. We lost one of our hover buddies, but he's sort of more expendable than losing a soldier, so that's fine. Other than that, I don't think too much. Like I said, we found the mothership, I think, but did you die again? No, I don't think you died again. Let me make sure of that before I say that. Nope, you're still here. I think I took you on one mission. You may have gotten one kill, I think, on the mission, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Yeah, you got one kill on that mission. It was tough because there were a lot of high-end enemies on that mission, so it was your hit rates were kind of abysmal, but that's because you're a combatant, and the enemies were like top of the line. So, I mean, we were having hard times hitting some of the enemies with our administrators in the last couple of missions, so yeah. But we'll work on that. We will work on that for sure. Anyway, yeah, what else do we have left to do right now? I don't think too much, because we're waiting still for the ethereal device to be researched. And I mean, I got a firestorm and waiting in 5 days I'll have it, but we don't really need to do that too much, so. Oh, hey, Alex, thank you for subscribing with your Twitch Prime account there. I appreciate that. You have become monochromatic. Yeah, nailed it. Nicely done. Thank you for another subscription. Every little bit will help there. Hey, Garrick, how's it going? Haven't missed much of anything yet, just checking to see what I can make out of this stuff so far. I think I'm going to make another one of these dodge matrices, because it may come in handy. I'm not 100% rush construction on immediate. I still can't believe that that's a thing, but yeah, let's just submit the order. There we go. And now I don't have enough floater corpses to do that either, so... Alright then, that's fine. See what you post on Discord. I did, yes. I left a little response on it. I thought it was pretty funny, so... I thought it was funny on two levels, actually. It was... I'm giving you credit for both. I think you were clever enough. I give you enough credit and think you're clever enough for both of them. First one is it's funny on the surface level, and the second one it's funny because none of the games that you put in the pictures there were ones that I actually specifically wanted to play. They were all suggested to me by other people, so I thought that was kind of funny too. So good meme. I liked it. So what else do we have going on here? So the mothership is still messing around over there. Hopefully they don't like shoot down the satellites in South America. That would suck. But let's keep scanning and see what we can find there.
Aircraft transfer complete.
Okay, so Demon 9 is in Africa, and the ethereal device is complete. Good. Let's see if there's any new research. But yeah, good meme, Carrick. I liked it. Gollop Chamber available for construction. Okay, then. Let's see. Let's read this through. Having learned a great deal about the hyperwave beacon and its associated interdimensional signaling capabilities, we believe this newly recovered device confirms our suspicions about this technology and takes it a step further. The Psi-Link, as it's now being called, appears to provide a direct link to the psionic network, quotes, used by the aliens for field communications. I realized I was going to use quotes there, but then just before I did it, I'm like, oh right, I don't have a face cam, so quotes aren't going to mean anything. Whoops. Although we are treading into an area of highly theoretical science, we believe there is a strong indication, that the aliens function under a collective consciousness, a form of social organization akin to a hive mind, as seen in various species of insects found on Earth. That would explain how, when the sectoids tether to each other, both of them die, because if they're tapping into some sort of collective consciousness to increase will and aim and all of that other stuff, they, they'd be tapping into the same resources, so if they severed that link, then the trauma to both of them might be so great that they just both die, but I don't know. I could be just theoretical sciencing it myself. Anyway, where were we? It wasn't until our first interaction with the ethereal species of alien that we were able to understand the scope of the psionic abilities we had previously been exposed to. Although we've only scratched the surface in terms of developing psionic abilities within a human subject, we've now theorized that it may be possible to join the alien's consciousness to tap into their hive mind by successfully activating this device. Well, that sounds like a terrible idea, but maybe it'll give us an idea of how to get on the ship. Maybe somebody will just be like, in the vestibule of their hive mind collective consciousness, they'll be like, yeah, here's the secret code for getting on the ship. Thanks, guy. However, in order to ensure the safety of XCOM's HQ, we'll need to construct a chamber that minimizes the potential risks to the rest of the facility during the activation process. As it so happens, two of our brightest young minds, a team of brothers, have already conceived of just such a facility appropriate to this task. If we manage to locate a soldier with an aptitude for psionics and find a means to develop these abilities further, I believe it will only be a matter of time before we succeed in activating the device and finding the source of this invasion. Probably the mothership, but yeah, whatever. Anyway, Gollop Chamber. Available for construction. A psionically powerful soldier will be able to access the ethereal psychic net. Alright then. Ooh, psi armor. What is this all about? 3 days. Okay. Integrate these components into an armor kit. No use to a soldier without psionic potential. Could greatly improve the abilities of those who do show promise. So it's a psi-specific armor. Okay. Well, yeah, let's give that some time to research there.
We need to start working on the housing for this device as soon as possible. Considering what we went through to get it, we should be making every effort to provide a secure location for its storage.
I think I know just the place. I mean, we have enough. I could excavate here for symmetry, and I'm almost tempted to do so, but we have enough room here where I won't have to excavate. Because I think excavation takes like 5 days. So maybe I should just construct it here. Oh, the OCD's warning lights are going off in my head, but whatever. Okay, 5 power, 200 credits, 10 Illyrium, 10 alloys, 1 ethereal device. Okay, then yeah, let's build it. Yeah, just enough power there. If we constructed too much else there, we wouldn't have a...
Gold.
I think so. Maybe Dreamwalker. See if it's in your... See if it's in your badges. It might not show up yet because of your Twitch Prime thing there, but it says you're gold on my thing there, so I guess we'll see. But thank you for the 1 bit. I appreciate that. Yeah, let's start construction. So 14 days. I could rush construction for more everything. Is it worthwhile to do that? Huh. Yeah, that is a little weird. I don't know why it's not giving you gold. Maybe the fact that you're subscribed, maybe that overrides the badge. I don't know. It is interesting. It's worth testing this stuff, though, because it lets me know there. Yes, he is top tier, but he doesn't have gold for some reason. I'm not really sure why that is. They said we need a powerful psionic soldier for this, though, right? So maybe I should wait to build it for 14 days so that it gives me some time to maybe fight another battle. and have Holloway do some more psionic stuff so that he can build up his ranks. Don't know how to... that's right, I remember that. Yeah, I remember you saying that. Not sure how to edit chat badges on iOS. And I'm not really much help there because I don't own an iOS device, unfortunately, so I couldn't really tell you. There's a gift badge if you give someone else a sub. Ooh, that's interesting. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but I definitely will take your... Is that channel specific? I think it's global because I didn't change any settings according to that, subscription settings, when I got Twitch affiliate, so I would assume it's global, but I'm not 100% sure. You might have to turn it on and off. But if you have to turn it on and off, it's probably default on because I didn't change any settings, like I said. So let's just do 14-day construction. I know it's a little bit... I mean, I know I have the resources to do the brushed construction, but it's alright. We'll be fine. Not a huge deal. We'll get it in just before the council meeting as well. Yep. And we'll be able to learn more about our psionic testing if we do it that way. The gift badge, is that one global or not? Yeah, I think it's global. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think it's global. I could be wrong, though. I'd have to look into Twitch's settings and stuff. Like I think they have a few things there. Only survives as long as one of your gifted subscriptions does. So if your gifted subscription runs out, it won't be there anymore. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I haven't run into that situation just yet, but I would assume yes. But we know what assume means, so we know what it makes out of me. So. Maybe not. That's the best answer I can give you. I think other than that, I think we're good. Yeah, 3 days for psi armor. So let's just keep scanning. We'll get Space Highlander back into gear here as well pretty soon. Excuse me. Okay, we have an alien terrorization in looks like, is that Nigeria? I think that's Nigeria. So let's work on that. Be channel specific. Okay, maybe then. Perhaps it is. Like I said, I'm not exactly 100% familiar with all that stuff because I haven't encountered it, to be just completely honest with you, in a lot of cases. So I can't offer a very good answer. Sorry. Okay, so Space Highlander's out of this one, so we'll probably want to take Walker with us. So we'll leave her there. Let's see who else we're going to take with us. It's a very difficult mission, which means we're not taking any combatants this time because it's just... They keep feeding me these very difficult missions instead of the ones where I can actually build up my less experienced units. Kind of sucks. It feels like there's like almost a vacuum of power in place when you're playing this game, where it's like the higher up you get, the more likelihood you end up using them, not because of the fact that they're so good necessarily. I mean, that's part of it too, but it's more because of the fact that the missions just scale up so quickly and ramp up so quickly that you're almost forced to use high-end units. So again, I don't know how true that is, but it seems to be the case here. We want Holloway around because he has some good psionic potential. So let's make sure we outfit him as best as possible. Titan armor, alloy cannon, plasma pistol, and vest to make sure he lives. Yes, definitely does put me in a bad place if one of them dies, that's for sure. So it is a little bit of a risk, but it's honestly, I feel like it's more of a risk if the combatants die too, because then it's like, well, you know, I already named them after somebody, and now I'm taking them into this mission that they're probably not ready for. But, yeah, you know how that goes. John is in the chamber, so Conker's gonna be my, dude for sniping this time. I think we'll bring Soto. I know Leo needs to get up to Administrator, but Soto also has psionic powers, so I think we might want to bring him along, just for the hell of it. So Conker, we'll bring you along, and we will bring our, let's see, we can't bring Golden Combo because Rocky is in psionic testing, so he's still stuck there. So Alex, you're going on a mission. It's going to be a very difficult one, so I'm going to try to make 100% sure I don't put you in a place where you're gonna get bashed. So, but that being said, I'm going to have, because it's a terrorized mission, that means we're going to be encountering some chrysalids. And because of that, I'm going to be putting Archangel armor on my heavies. And so that means that you are going to get some ghost armor to utilize for yourself. Yes, at your command, sir. I will make sure that I keep you alive. So we want Archangel armor on Soto. We want heavy plasma. And we want a scope. Give him that little extra aim. Todd has extra pockets, so he'll be getting that whole thing. We'll give him ghost armor, plasma rifle, plasma pistol, med kits, and I think I'm going to give him a vest. 16 HP is enough, I think. That should work okay for us. Yeah, ready and waiting. Yep. You guys are all so eager. I appreciate that, even though things may go 90 shades of south here. Do I want to give you a med kit, Alex? I kind of don't, to be honest with you. I know that as a support unit you're supposed to use med kits, but you don't have a lot of HP with the ghost armor. So I think I might give you a vest just in case we have an encounter with an elite muton or something. I almost just clicked back to briefing, and that would have been a terrible thing. And conquer Archangel armor, plasma sniper, plasma pistol, and scope. Give you that plus 105 aim. Very, very good. So a few of our units are a little bit not as stacked with HP as they normally would be, as I'd like them to be, really. And actually, you know, to be honest, I may stick Alex in Titan armor, just to be safe. So let me see. Let me see what it gives you first. So you've got 6 HP base, and then if I give you this, you get 12. And then I can give you a med kit and you'd have 16. So you'd have the same amount and you'd be able to heal. I might just do that. Hey Dudbun, how's it going? Yeah, I might just do that, and I might stick I almost want to stick Holloway in with the ghost armor. I mean, Todd I think is okay with the ghost armor for what he's up to. And hey John, how's it going? Man, lots of people here tonight. Nice. Thanks for coming, guys and gals. Because I have another pair of ghost armor. So I don't know. I mean, I could just stick with what I've got here. Maybe. Or you know what else I could do is I could take, what are your abilities? There. Lightning reflexes, tactical sense, run and gun. So you don't have rapid fire just yet. I think that's next rank. You don't have rapid fire either, though. So maybe what I'll do then is I'll take our other hover buddy, because then I'll have half my units capable of hovering, and that'll make it a little easier for them to, you know, clear out the chrysalids. So I guess it's not necessarily tonight yet, is it? It will be tonight by the end of the stream, but today. Sorry. So yeah, we'll sit you out for this one there, Miss Walker, and we'll bring our other hover buddy, just to be safe, just to be 100% safe. Does that mean that our well, no, because I was gonna say, does that mean our starred unit is gonna be lightning 2 here? Because I don't think so, but it's probably gonna be Soda, if I'm being honest. Okay, so that's that. Let's launch the mission before I take 70 years to do it again. And see how we do. It is very difficult though, so I'm a little bit spooked, but I will do the best I can. So, all right, let's begin the assault.
Listen up. We're going to be dropping you deep in the Nigerian interior for the next operation.
Looks like a farmhouse or a storage house or something.
Place in a densely populated urban center. We should move to secure the area and minimize further civilian casualties.
Okay. So, terror attack. A unit performing a dash move has a defensive bonus against enemy reaction fire for pro tip of the day. That actually, I didn't know that, so that's actually interesting. I wouldn't have thought so, but it probably gives them more defense then. Yeah, defensive bonus. So, same as normal terror attacks. Approach civilians, minimize casualties, and neutralize hostile targets. Alright, let's see what we can do then. Then we will keep some people alive. And not rush in. I know there's civilians, and I'm kind of supposed to rush in to rescue the civilians, but honestly, and this is sad to say because it's part of our mission, but fuck the civilians. If I'm keeping my soldiers alive, that's the most important thing to me. So.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike One has been given the green light. Your highest priority is to protect those civilians.
Not at the expense of our lives, though. This looks like another construction site, which is a little bit terrifying because the last okay, it's bigger than the last construction site. But yeah, the last construction site we went to was like... Where's the edge of the map here? I'm missing the... Oh, there it was. Okay. I just had it. Where was it? It was on top of this wall, right? Yeah. Okay, but it runs up this way. I'm just looking for the corner, really. Okay, so it's the edge of this. Yeah, it looks like a military installment of some kind. There must have been a lot of civilians there because I hear a lot of civilians yelling and screaming and carrying on. It's probably just normal sound effects for this point, but as much as I'd like to say this is fine, it's probably not fine. We gotta rescue them, so... Excuse me. Okay, so we need to keep going this way too because there is potential for other enemy units to be on this same street that we're starting on, so that's just fantastic. Alright, so yeah, Soto is the one that's going to be our specialty unit, our commanding unit, so... Yeah, that construction mission was a tough one. It was rather on the terrifying side, if I'm being honest with you, so... Alright, well, let's send Soto here and let him overwatch. And we'll send somebody else in that same direction and let them overwatch. I might have Conquer go here. And I'm probably going to have Hover Buddy watch the construction site itself. So, let's see if I can toss a battle scanner up here. I don't know how well his aim is going to work with this, but it should at least keep us covered a little bit.
Scanner's up and running.
Yeah, he actually got it over the thing. Good. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe no units down that way, or if there are units, they're not going to get here until like later. There's probably civilians down that way. Yeah, there are definitely civilians down that way. So, all right. So Hover Buddy, why don't you fly, and then I don't know, just fly like up here or something. Yeah, that's what it looks like there. It appears to be. Mutant cyber discs and everything else. They threw the kitchen sink at me about 3 times in that mission there, John. Here's hoping they don't do it again, so... no, you have not died yet. You are currently in the psionic labs for testing, so that's where you are. Yeah, let's do this. Just see if I can see anything over the middle here. Nothing yet, so just Overwatch for now. And let's see here. Who do I want to do this with? How do I want to move from here? So Alex, I mean that's half cover, but it's still better than the other kinds of cover for now. So let's do this in Overwatch. Yeah, if only they were usable. That would be quite good. That would be quite good for us there. So how about we have Todd go here? I'm just waiting for like the heavy floaters to suddenly pop up and be like, hey, we're going to throw grenades at you this entire turn. But not happening just yet, so that's fine. And let's put Holloway over here. And he can use some psionic abilities. It's Psi Inspiration. Yeah, it would be too convenient. You're right. You're absolutely right. Boosts their will. Increases will by plus 30 for 2 turns, 4-turn cooldown. I'm not too worried about having that happen just yet. I don't really know how much of that I'll be using, honestly, because most of the time I'll just be running and gunning, but yeah. Maybe when I'm not running and gunning, and if I have anybody panicking, it'll be a thing that I end up doing. Oh, there go 2 civilians. Alright, so we probably need to push up just a little bit. Excuse me. Just to see what to do, but we're going to push up with the unit that I know I can push up with the best here, which is the Shiv. So let's go here. Looks like here's the extent of your range over here. We'll let him cover this side, I think, for a little bit. Still not seeing much of anything for now. We'll just let him keep overwatching. So I'm guessing then we should have Todd move up. I'm a little concerned about the cover that he's got there, but maybe I could ghost then, just so I can, you know, check it out. Because there might be something over here that just wants me dead. So yeah, probably Conquer. It's probably like a debuff healer, pretty much. So it will be useful if we find a lot of berserkers or something, but the other stuff not so much. All right, well then yeah, let's ghost for one turn with Todd here, and then we will move him here just so that he can take a look and see what's there. He'll use his scouting role effectively. I know there's enemies in the back because they moved the camera like back. Where did they move it? Like back here. So they're probably up there, maybe inside of that building. That they're getting wrecked by the guys, the alien units that are trying to kill us. So let's move Alex here. I don't know why, I'm more nervous about this mission than I have been for a few missions recently. I don't know what it is. But I don't know what it is that's getting me shook, but I'm shook. So, yeah, let's move Soto here. And Overwatch. Let's see, who do we got? We got Holloway. He can move here, I think, in Overwatch. And then Conquer, I may have you fly. I'm not 100% sure about that just yet. But I may have you fly. Or, you know what I could do, is I could have you go here, because that's still full cover. And then, well, you can't Overwatch from there, though. That's the only thing. Alright, well, then maybe we'll just Overwatch with the pistol. Because that may still come in handy in some way.
What was that sound?
Okay. Well, here come a couple of enemies. Looks like Muton and a Berserker, which is fine. Let's see if Todd can hit this guy. Not quite. Okay, that's actually fine, because they were going to be revealed anyway, so... He was going to be revealed anyway. Nice shot, Conquer. No, it's only 4 damage, but that's actually fine by me. Because the more damage we get off here, the better off we'll be when we actually go from there. Ooh, 10. Nice. We might get one more. Okay, here we go. We might get one more. We might get lucky here. Yep. Nicely done. Alex got that kill. Good. Very good. And there goes another civilian. It said Todd was revealed, right? So why does he have like that weird funky green glow going on? Yeah, 1 down. Probably about 14 more to go, but 1 down. Yeah, Overwatch saves the day, pretty much. It did some good work right there for us, so... Alright, let's use another ghost. I know I'm using this a lot, but it will let us reveal that Muton so that we can maybe do something to it. I'm not going to shoot with Todd this turn, but maybe it'll let me do this. Okay, I saw a couple of enemies behind me as well. Chrysalids. Okay. One on one side of the wall, one on the other. That's actually important to know because that means that probably I'm going to be able to shoot one of them. I guess it really depends. Let's see. So you can hit 2. Who can you hit? That guy, 35-100, 75-100 for that one. Yeah, I think that was everybody in the squad reacting. I'm pretty sure you're correct. So that's good. It's interesting. So this does up to 8. I'm a little concerned about Todd revealing himself, though, so I think I will actually just have him reload and just let him stick out where he is. So, see, that chrysalid is over there, which is a little bit of a pressing concern. Where can the shiv get to? Here? Up here might be good too. Alright, let's go there. See if I can see anything. If it can't see anything, that's fine, because then if the chrysalids move at all, it can overwatch and shoot them, so that's okay with me. See, I'm concerned about the civilians over there, which is why I'm not thinking, oh, I might rocket, because the rocketing just seems like it would be a bad idea for right now. Yeah, I'm actually going to have Conquer go here in Overwatch, I think, because then he should be able to kill the chrysalid on this side of the wall next turn. So that's what we'll do. And then, let's see. That's a good question, Conquer. I'm not really sure. We may find out at some point during this mission if the Shiv can rescue civilians. And yeah, I'll give it a shot. If I run it over a civilian, I'll see if it works. Because it may and it may not. I'm not really sure. But we'll find out. Alright. Well, let's see if Soto can hit them if he... Yep, okay, so now they're going to move. Well, that's actually fine with me. Because now Conquer's... Okay, so there goes Conquer's Overwatch. Okay, yeah, that's 4. That's not bad. That's not bad. Now he's right up in my face, which is kind of suck. But, well, Soto can Mind Fray it, 3%. Why do these things have such high resistance to Mind Fray? That's my question. Is it because of Hardened, maybe? I don't know. Cannot be stunned with the arc thrower. Taking a live specimen is not possible. Oh, okay, so you actually can't take a chrysalid as a prisoner. That's interesting. Believe it can. Okay, well, we'll give it a shot. We'll see if it does or doesn't work on the next go through. Yeah, it is. It's weird. It's like they can't. I don't understand that, but whatever. It's all fine. I'm actually thinking I might just have Alex stand here. Let's see if she can get this one, get another kill. Okay, cool. That lets Soto free himself up just a little bit so he can overwatch instead of doing the other stuff that he was doing, just in case that Muton decides to walk up. So that's what I'll do. And then, I'm thinking we move Holloway here and have him overwatch with the plasma pistol, because he might be able to hit either the Muton or that chrysalid, so if he moves up. I'm thinking that might actually put him... Let's see, in a bit of a spot? No, not really, because that chrysalid can't get to him without using both of its movements, so he should be okay. Plus, they should go for the civilians first anyway. Oh, there goes the Muton. Oh, never mind. Okay. Got rid of the civilian that was dumb enough to stand right next to him, so that's... But he's open now, so that's actually fine. Okay, so Holloway will take a shot. Soto might take a shot in a minute. And they might together be able to kill it. Oh, there goes the Shiv. Never mind, the Shiv will get this kill. And Todd will be right where he is.
Quiet. Do you hear something?
That was weird. I wonder what that was all about. Is it like loading the civilian dying, or what? Well, that was odd. I don't know what that was all about, but it was a little weird. Okay, so 2 chrysalids and 1 berserker down, so that's 3 down, not bad. 75-60, that's okay. I may want to move up just a little bit to make it a little bit more likely to hit. He can run and gun like that. And he can Mind Fray if I stick him right up there, which might be just fine. And Todd can see down this hallway, so it's not like I'm going to suddenly run here and there's going to be like 60,000 things that are going to try to kill me. I hope. I think. But I guess we'll find out, because we're going to run and gun this, so. And then Todd might be able to follow up afterwards with another shot. Or should I run and gun with Holloway after Todd sees if he can hit him? I might do that instead. Just to check it out. 16. This Muton does about 7 or 8 with its attacks, so yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Okay, Todd got him. Good. I know that's one less kill for Mr. Holloway there, and him and Alex need to move up in the ranks a little bit, but we'll make this work. We'll make this work. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 enemies dead, which is good for us. The Shiv, I think it can move up here. I might just have it move up the middle, to be honest. See what it can find. Yeah, I'm going to go there. Okay, it reveals a bit of the area, and there is that building. I'm guessing this building is probably going to be like the nexus point where there's a lot of enemies, but there could also be a bunch of enemies over here by these boxes, and they may or may not decide to pay us a visit in a turn or two. So I guess we'll find out. Man, some crazy action going on with the sound effects in the background there. I was just listening to them for a minute to see what I heard. Okay, so we'll just keep overwatching them. We'll move up slowly. I know that we have to rescue the civilians, blah, 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 but I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Yeah, so why don't you keep overwatching there? Soto. May have him fly, actually, so you can get over this gear without him having to, you know, do too much. Yeah, let's send him over there with Todd. That's cool. And, yeah, why don't you overwatch as well? I don't think it's going to help as much as other people overwatching, but because he's kind of stuck behind the car. And Conquer, I may have you fly as well. I don't think the plasma sniper rifle is going to come in handy this turn, though, actually, so maybe I won't do that. Let's have you fly. And get you moving this way somewhere. Fly like an eagle, how about? Yep, that'll work. Might just get you up with the rest of the squad, actually. Or on the ground, like right here, because half cover counts as full cover for you, and then I don't use too much of my flight fuel doing that, so... Let's see what we can find. Okay, there's something still behind us, which is, a little bit problematic. Let me actually send the Shiv back, then, to work on that. Yeah, that should work. Because whatever's behind us is definitely flanking us, and that's not really a good thing for me. So we'll see what the Shiv can find. I'll let it do the work there, and then we'll move up. Perhaps over here. Let's see. So Todd, you can move over here somewhere. I might have him ghost and then do this again. I know I'm using a lot of ghost by doing that, but I don't know. It seems more efficient. You know what I mean? It seems like it's helpful. That way the enemies aren't like, oh shit, there's a guy there. Let's take up positions. So I don't know. So let's use another ghost. I'm going ghost. Yeah, actually right here. I know this is a bit of a funky spot to put him, especially if there's enemies like in multiple spots here, but he can see everything in the boxes area except for like up here from where he is, so that should work out okay. I'm actually just gonna have him reload. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna have him reload. I don't think... It's not that I don't trust Alex to go over here and take care of business, but A, the Shiv was over here and there wasn't anything over there yet, and B, Alex is still just a combatant, so I can't really... I don't want to force Alex into a predicament, you know what I mean? So let's do this and then Overwatch, because I think we should still be able to Overwatch if they're behind us. I'm not sure how that works with flanking, but I mean, we'll probably find out since I'm putting them in that position. So we'll move here. And we will Overwatch as well. And Conquer. I don't know, maybe I should have Conquer go here and Overwatch with the pistol so that we can cover our flank a little bit in case of some craziness happening. Or maybe here. Because I think they're like right next to that burning car, if I'm being honest with you, and it's probably another chrysalid, so I'm going to put Conquer here. And let him Overwatch. Because him and the Shiv together should be able to counteract anything that's going on there. And Holloway, he still has his run and gun, so that's good. Let's put him here and let him overwatch as well. Watch that corridor. Okay, something up that way.
You hear that?
A sectopod and drones. Okay. Is that over? I think I know where that is. Yeah, that's back behind us. I'm surprised they were able to get behind us like that, but alright. Okay, so, let's see here. The sectopod is obviously the big threat here. I would prefer having the Shiv do some damage to it if I can. So who can I get to do things to this? Alex would probably be dashing to get there. Todd is kind of stuck where he is. And Soto, I don't know if I can get him anywhere where... Yeah, he can't get anywhere where he can actually do things here. So, who are we stuck using for this? Potentially Alex, but I think Alex might only be able to really get a drone out of the whole deal. The Shiv and Conquer. And maybe Holloway. He might be able to use run and gun to deal some damage to the thing. That's a little sketchy, though, which is kind of why I'm like a little uncertain about what to do there. Let's see. Can I get Soto to that wall without him? I can. I don't know if he can see the sectopod if he's there, but I can see if he can get it in his sights this way. Okay, he cannot. That means they can't see him either, which is actually fine by me, because that means that he can overwatch, and if the thing moves, we can go from there. Alright, so I definitely want the Shiv to do some things. Suppression does what again? Reduce aim and take a free shot if the target moves. That might not be a terrible idea, actually, because that will help keep Conquer safer than he would be, so that I can move people in such a way that they can get a turn and like run up on the guy and murder him. So because next turn Soto will be able to shoot him, and with heat ammo we should be able to bring him down somewhat quicker than we would otherwise be able to. So I think I'm going to suppress. Okay, that's fine. Now let's see here. Let's see, if Conquer had the ghost armor, this would be just fine, because then he wouldn't have any trouble whatsoever. There's definitely something behind us as well, though, and I'm pretty sure Alex was just saying, yeah, do you hear that? Because there's something on its way. This is full cover for Conquer, so I'm thinking I might go here. Alright, so he can actually headshot things. If he could move and snipe on the same turn, he can squad sight that, but, I mean, obviously that's not going to work this turn, so... let me hunker down, actually, this turn with Conquer, and the next turn we will use the sniper rifle, I think. So, let's do this, and hunker down. Alright, so that's that. Now, I gotta position my units carefully, because I don't want to put anybody out in the open too much, but I also want to make sure that they can actually get this guy next turn after the Shiv takes whatever major damage it's going to take next turn, so... let's do ally cannon, I think. And then, why don't we overwatch? No, let's hunker down this turn, and the next turn we'll go from there. Todd, what do I want Todd to do? So he could come over here and get a civilian rescued, and then he could help Alex if any enemies decide to come up in front of us next turn. So I think that's what I'll have him do. It's dashing, but, it will let us cover ourselves just a little bit. So, and he's actually pretty well covered from where he is there as well. So, as for Alex, maybe... See, I'm worried about where I put Alex now, because I don't want to leave them in such a way where that sectopod is flanking someone, you know. But I also don't want to put them too far over here because that's a bit of unknown territory, and, well, that could bring us some problems, too. I'm going to try this and just see what we find. Anything? Nothing. Okay, good. So let's just overwatch. Alright, we'll see how this turn goes. Might be losing another hover buddy. We'll see. Depends on how much damage this does, if it hits. It did not. Good. That suppression definitely helped with the aim there, that's for sure. Who are they? Okay, they're shooting civilians. That's not cool, but I'm doing the best I can, so... Alright. So now the Shiv, Holloway, and Soto should all be able to shoot this thing, as well as Conquer. So let's actually have Conquer start this whole thing off. 75-65. See, I'm concerned because of the last time when... What happened last time was that we had an 85% chance to hit and a 100% chance to crit, and I missed. Which, by Fire Emblem standards, makes no sense, because in Fire Emblem, if you have an 100% or higher chance to crit, you always crit. It just ignores the accuracy check, because you will 100% of the time crit. In this game, apparently that's not how it works. In this game, they do the hit check first, and then if you hit, you will 100% crit. So I don't like that, but not true in Fates. Oh, they might have changed it then, because all I remember from Sacred Stones anyway, that if you have an 100% or higher crit rate, that you 100% chance will hit. But yeah, they might have changed it in Fates. Let's give this a shot. Just don't shoot wide. Okay, good. Good. Or I should say, if you're gonna shoot wide, hit one of the drones while you're at it. 85-10 is not bad. And then, let's see here. Holloway, where can you go with your dash? Not very far, actually. So probably we'll save your dash, then your run and gun for a drone, which seems like a bit of a waste if I'm being honest, but yeah, we'll do the best we can. Alright, let's have Soto go here then. Oh, reaction shot, that's not good. I forgot they have auto reaction shots. Ouch. Yeah, 18 with a crit is pretty good. Definitely helpful for us. Alright, how's your hit rate on this thing? 50-fucking-5. Well, I have to take this shot because otherwise we die this turn. So I'm just gonna do this. Damn it. Alright, then I may have to suppress again this turn because people are being stupid. And I'm being dumb with them. This is rough. This is very rough. I'm gonna move the Shiv up. See, because I know that the Sectopod will kill if it does that. So that's why I'm kind of thinking I might suppress again this turn, because that will reduce its aim. So yeah, rip and dead. That's what I hope not. I hope I didn't just get Soto killed because he's unable to aim properly. 90-10? That does up to 11. It has how much HP? Let me look at its HP. 10, 12. Okay, well, no, we might be okay. We might be okay. Hang on, let me try this first. Okay. That's fine. Now, here's the only trouble, is that I have to bank on Holloway's run and gun actually working, and he is still a bit of a ways away from this guy, because I was thinking if I stuck him where he is, he could just hop over this gap here, but apparently you can't hop over that cover. You have to dash around it. So I'm concerned, obviously. Maybe I should dash here so that he has at least a little bit of cover bonus. This is rough. I think his aim should be about the same, though. So let's try here. Alright, let's try this. Let me see what his aim is with the alloy cannon. 42. Yuck. How about with the pistol? 46. I don't understand these hit rates, again, but... Well, the Sectopod's obviously not going to move. I might have just screwed up quite horrendously. I have to shoot with the plasma pistol because it has the highest chance of hitting, so Okay, he got it. Good. That was the sketchiest thing we have done so far. Like, easily the sketchiest thing that we've done so far. But it all worked out. It all worked out in the end. We're okay. We're not dead yet, so... Soto's probably going to take a couple more hits, which is probably why I should bring Todd up a little bit to help out with that. But, yeah. I'm just hoping that whatever enemies were behind us, they're not going to move up this turn, because I would be an unhappy boy. Yeah, I totally planned it that way. Absolutely. Positively. 100%. Yeah, let's move Todd here, because he can actually heal Soto this turn. Even though he's in range of the dudes, he can actually heal Soto this turn, so... It's only 6, but... It still puts him quite a bit out of the way, so... Yes, you are correct, Conquer. It would have been easier and better planned if I had moved Holloway first to avoid the reaction shot with lightning reflexes. So yeah, you're correct. Unfortunately, obviously I wasn't thinking that way, so... yeah. Didn't exactly work out. Now, I mean, it may be fine... Not fine, but fine, because the drones may totally just go after the civilians instead of any of my dudes, and me healing there was kind of pointless, but... I didn't want to take a chance. I mean, the same could be said of the sectopod, but I didn't want to take a chance, you know, so... Well, that one... Okay, never mind. I was going to say that one's going to take out a civilian, but there is no civilian there for it to take out, so... Alright, so it's using all of its turns. Would have done the same thing in my position. Thanks, Conquer. I appreciate it even if it wasn't my smartest move. So. Okay, so they're flanked, which is actually just fine by me. I don't really even care. Robotic targets are immune to mind fray, so I can't use that here. Now, how's your shot here? 9810. What about this dude? 110. Well, then, let me go here. And just shoot that guy. It goes to 98. That's fine. Boop! Alright, drones are dead. So that will be, let's see, 4 with the mutons and the chrysalids, 5, 6, 7. I don't know how many units there actually are on this map, so I couldn't tell you. Let's see how Alex does against this drone. I want to get Alex a kill if I can, so 60? I'm going to take that chance. Okay, got it. Good. The more kills they get, the quicker that they will move up in the ranks, which is just perfect for me. So, and Todd, I'm actually going to move him back to his original position up here and let him overwatch. So, now that that threat is out of the way, it's probably just whatever's in that building that's murdering folks. So, and Soto, let's move him here. I'm a little worried about what could be on the right side of the map, but I think I should be alright to take care of it. I don't know if sending Conquer there by himself is a good idea, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move him here, I think. It's dashing, but we don't need to overwatch too much this turn. And now for the Shiv. I'm going to move the Shiv to the right side, because I think we pretty much covered the left side and saw that there wasn't going to be anything there. So I'm going to move the Shiv 2 spaces this time so that it can get closer to the right. And then it can cover us while we're working on getting into that building. Running a little low on flight fuel, not that bad yet. We're still pretty much solid, but... Okay, 2 more units are dead this turn. We are not going to do so well. We're probably going to get a poor ranking on the civilians part this time, but, I mean, you know, that was bound to happen eventually. Alright, well, we can get another civilian like this. I'm obviously not doing so well on the civvies part this time, but my priority, I know the council's priority is save the civilians. I know that's Central's priority, but I'm the commander, so what I say goes, and what I say is cover your asses, protect yourselves first, and the civilians later. Maybe that makes me a bad commander, but if that was ever in doubt, you're watching the wrong stream. I just realized my mic was a little bit out of whack there, so I had to fix it. Sorry if it made any sounds or something. Should I move the Shiv down? I might move the Shiv down. Or should I reload this turn? I think I'll reload this turn. There we go. Alright, let's move our units up to get to that building. So... Let's move Holloway here. Dashing, but that's okay. They can't use weapons. They're not worth saving. I don't know. Civilian militia in this particular instance might not be the best thing, but, you know. Yes, that is also true. We're not going to save any civilians if all of us die, so that also holds true. Council needs to think long term. Yeah, they're thinking with what I'm honestly surprised Soto didn't rescue this guy, so I think I'm going to have Conquer do it. They're not necessarily thinking long term in this case, but I get it. You know, it's for the PR angle, but it's like the episode of Blue Bloods that my parents were watching last night. There was like a drug sting in the episode, and so that they did, but it came after, like, there were people that were harassing the cops at the beginning of the episode, and they weren't doing anything about it. So then they did a drug sting like twice, where there was like they brought out the SWAT teams and the tanks and the ambulances, and like 20 million cops stormed this one apartment building and arrested like a lot of people. But they had connections to drug rings, obviously, otherwise they wouldn't have done this whole sting. And they got a murderer in the process who had killed like 5 people or something like that. But the guy that did the PR basically for them was like, you know, I'm kind of coming around, because I usually try to keep you guys from getting black eyes from the press, but sometimes maybe getting a black eye isn't such a bad thing. So the lives of the few for the lives of a different, better few. Just don't tell them that. Yeah, I don't know. We're starting to tread into some slippery slope territory when we're thinking that way, but I still do think that way, so I think we'll just we'll go with that. Imagine if the aliens started the invasion with their most powerful units. Wait till Long War. I don't know 100% for sure that that's what happens in Long War, but I've heard Long War is harder, so probably Mission 1 in Long War we're going to be fighting a sectopod. So and that just will not do for us. So alright, I'm definitely willing to bet that there are a few enemies in this building. I don't know if they're in this little room here or if they're in this big room here, but, you know. If there was a fun bot on the first mission, I'd be in the next game. Now, yeah. Well, see, the thing is that I have Enemy Within with Long War installed on the comeback list at this point, so I can come back and play it whenever I'm feeling like it. And I have a plan for how I'm going to handle the comeback list in the future. So we will probably be coming back to XCOM again. I don't know if it'll be in the next year. It might be in the next... It'll most definitely be in the next 2 years. We'll be coming back to XCOM. And with Long War installed, I'm anticipating with Enemy Within and Long War installed that it will be less than 10 streams, and I will be dead. So we'll see. But that's my anticipation. I'm not that good at this game, so... Alright, Todd, we'll move up. We're not going to breach this turn. I'm going to get a couple of people on the door first before I start breaching. And even if I was to breach, I may honestly have him use his last ghost to aid in the breach. Alright, Alex can't help him with the breach for now. The Shiv can go over here, though, and cover this side. Just in case there's anything over here. Which, hey, look at that. There is some heavy floaters. It looks like he can hit one of them. Alright, well, that's actually fine, because that means that I can stick some units there so that the Shiv can do some stuff. 8520 is not bad. You know what? Try it. 11. Nice. Doing fine. I'll be ready. Thanks for the vote of confidence, John. I appreciate that. So, Conquer, what we'll do with you then is we'll move you over here. And we will... I think I'll hunker down this turn just in case they decide to come hopping up on us. And then next turn I'll have you snipe at some people. Snipe some fools. The Shiv might get hit by the heavy floater a few times in the process, but I think we'll be okay. Let's send Soto up here to help with the breach. And Holloway, I'm actually going to send him over here to help with the heavy floaters, I think. So, let's do that. Let him run and gun next turn to take care of one or both of them. Well, he can't take care of both because he doesn't have, you know, enough. He can't shoot twice, so... Alright, let's send Alex over here. That way Alex can kind of get to that spot next turn, which may make it a little bit easier. That guy's flanked. That guy's shooting a civilian. Why were they all hiding in this one building? And that guy's hiding. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Alright, that's actually fine, because now a few people can get some kills here. Alex might be able to get a kill on one of them from here. And 2 of them are being flanked, so that's actually perfect. Conquer is the one flanking them, so that's fine. Let's see, who can you hit? 95, 95. That does up to 10. And if we get a crit, it does even more. Your headshot is back, so I might just do that, to be honest with you. This guy's in full cover. What's this guy, in half cover? Okay, then, yeah, let's take out the guy in full cover. Come on, now. Is this going to be a 95 miss? Because I'm going to be unhappy about that. Okay, fine. Good. The non-dynamic camera angle spooked me a little bit, but it's okay. Let's see here. So Holloway's got his run and gun back. I can actually send him here. That would be nice for this guy. And then the Shiv can cover his back, and Alex can also cover his back. Especially since the Shiv has one of them flanked, so that's kind of perfect. And then I can even send Todd or Soto in to take care of that guy next turn. I would like to see if Alex can get a kill, though. So maybe I should shoot at the guy that's out there with the Shiv. Let's see, 170 because he's flanked. Okay. So the likelihood of the Shiv killing that thing is high. And because of that, I'm actually just going to have Alex try to shoot at him. I don't think that gets experience, but I think it will help a little. Well, actually, where can Alex go in here if I open the door? I'm going to open the door because I think we're going to be going in there anyway. Let's just see where Alex can go. Okay. Civilian there. You were going to be mad. I was going to be mad, too. I would have been pissed. So, he might be able to hit that guy from here because Todd has a hit on him. So, you know what? Here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. I don't think Alex is going to have a very high hit rate from where he is, because I'm going to put him, or her, I guess in this case, in Todd's position, and then let Alex shoot at that guy with the 1 HP. We'll let Todd do this, so that in the event that we absolutely need to come back and get the guy, Todd has a good shot on them. So does a Shiv, and Soto can frankly get in there too, but you know. Okay, Alex can't quite get to the spot Todd was in, so. You missed the 95, 98% before and you gave up. Well, we don't really have that opportunity here. Okay, so you can hit that guy, potentially 40-10. So not the guy I was looking for, unfortunately. Alright, so Alex might not get the kill that I was hoping for. That's actually fine. Because I might use the Shiv, and I might use Soto, and I might use Todd for it. Actually, I might use Todd for it, because he is a specialist still, I think, rather than an administrator. Yeah, he is. So he might be better off to get this kill. Who can he hit? 68-10, 55-10. That's a little yucky. Well, let's do a run and gun anyway, since that's what I'm definitely going to do with Mr. Holloway here. He's flanking, I think, from here, because the Shiv is flanking, so frankly that makes me think that's it. That's right, psi powers, yes. I'm not thinking about that, my bad. I could send Soto in and have him try psi powers, although it hasn't really been working for him as well as it has for Holloway. Okay, he's definitely flanking that guy. Good. Because that means we should be able to take care of him. Yep. Boop! Nicely done. We're moving up in the world there, Mr. Holloway. Alright. Yeah, let's try a psi power, because I think the Shiv should be able to get this guy no matter what, and even if the Shiv can't, Todd should be able to get... Well, no, I just saw Todd as a 55% chance to hit, but if we go over here with the Shiv, I'm anticipating that being good enough to do some things to this guy. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, Dudbun. That's what I'm hoping for. So let's just give it a shot. Go here, and we'll do it. Do it. 98. Okay, cool. Try it. Like it. Hooah! I like his little laugh there. That was nice. Okay, well, there's only 10 of them. They killed 13 civilians, which is a poor ranking, and that might probably affect my rank with the council, but that's okay. We didn't lose anybody, so that's fine. Okay. Good mission all around. Didn't rescue enough people, but that's fine by me. I rescued all my soldiers from death, so that's good enough. You had a hit of 6%. You've hit a 6% chance before. That is pretty ridiculous. Okay, we have some promotions. Nice. So, Todd, you're an administrator now. Fantastic. You're right up there in the ranks with Mr. Rocky Henriquez, which is great. Todd, if you're still around, what would you like your ability to be for the thing here? We have Savior, which gives you your medkits heal for 10 instead of 6 now. Or Sentinel, which allows you to do 2 reaction shots in Overwatch. I'm really leaning towards Savior, but if you're here, I'll let you pick. I'll give you like a minute to see. Well, actually, I can check, I think. Let me see if I can see who's here. View your stream stats. Duration, viewers 7. Can I click on viewers and see who's here? No. So I can't do it in Twitch app. Maybe I can do it here. You want Savior? Okay. Sorry, couldn't see if you were here or not there, Todd, but yeah, we'll go with Savior. You made the choice I would have made, so. Alright. And Alex, if Alex is still here, he can also pick something. Holloway, I don't know if he's here just yet, but 6% chance is hit 6% of the time, so not too unbelievable. Especially rare because of how few are attempted. Yeah, that is true, because you see that hit rate, and most of the time you're like, you know what, screw this, I'm not trying that. So, I see what you're saying. That is a good point, Dreamwalker. That is a good point, because I don't think I would attempt a 6% hit chance. Unless I had absolutely nothing to lose by missing, I would not attempt it, so. Yeah, let's do this. Alex, do you want me to just take up the same route that you were taking, or route, whatever your preferred method of saying that is, that I took your other character where you're our suppression specialist, or would you like to start on this side and maybe use Sprinter this time instead of covering fire? If you're still here, Alex. I don't know if you're here or not at this point. I guess I could check. I think I can check. Let me see if I can... let's see here. Thing that's more useful to me. Okay. Is this the... Yeah, this is users in chat. Okay, got it. I think we have a few bots in chat. I know Electrical Skateboard is a bot. So, still here, don't worry. Okay, cool. I'm going to give you Sprinter, because Sprinter has seemed like the more useful one out of all of them. I mean, having covering fire for Overwatch isn't bad, but the 3 additional movement tiles usually comes in more handy for me, so I'm gonna use that. So that's how that goes. All right, and Holloway number 2 has been promoted to Warden. Moving right up in the ranks. He's already here after 3 missions, which is kind of impressive. Let's see. So we have Flush or Rapid Fire. I don't know. I feel like having Flush on Walker there is enough. I feel like having Rapid Fire would be the better of the 2. So let's do Rapid Fire. So. And Soto's wounded for 4 days, which is a little bit bad, but that's fine. He got to use his mind to kill something, so that's actually pretty good. Heavy Floater Corpse, Neoton Corpse, Berserker Corpse, Chrysalid Corpse, Sectopod, Wreck, Drone Wreck, Illyrium, Alloys, and Weapon Fragments. Okay, not bad. Successfully stopped the Terrorcat and Kano. Not really any rewards for that, but that's actually fine. Not a big deal. I'm not too concerned about my rewards at this point because, like, I mean, I don't have anything to spend these 2,000 credits on already, and I'm going to get 1,700 more in 2 weeks. So, yeah. Maybe that's irresponsible of me, but whatever. It's fine. All right, 2 days till the Psi Armor and the last Firestorm is up and running. So that's good. You're still traumatized by your near-death experience. If by that you mean your will is still lower than other soldiers of your caliber, then yes, but I did not resign you because, frankly, assault units are kind of a rare commodity on this playthrough, so I still think you're going to be useful because you still have good aim, you still have good HP, you still do really well on every mission that I bring you on. It's just that your will means that you're going to have to kind of stay away from the battlefield if we're fighting ethereals or sectoid commanders. Anything with psi powers, I kind of have to keep you away or kill them on the same turn that I move you in with them. So, yeah, I'm still keeping you active. Maybe just in slightly less of a role than you were before, because pretty much before I was bringing you on every single mission, so. Yes, and we have psi allies that can help as well. Like, I think Holloway and Walker will actually be a good combination because Holloway has Psi Inspiration here, which increases will by 30. And that means that in the event that Walker can get in and fight some sectoid commanders or something, he can increase her will to 83, which is very impressive. It's higher than I think anybody has at this point. Maybe Todd has more. 76. Okay, so Todd has close. But yeah, he can increase her will up to 83, which should allow her to shrug off a lot of Psi attacks fairly easily. There is always a chance of panic when she's fighting berserkers, but I think we'll be okay with that, to be honest with you. I don't think that's going to come in too much of a problem. So, and we still have how many days on this? 7 days on our psionic testing. Once we get these guys out of the psionic labs, though, that should make things a little bit easier, because we're running a little low on our... all of our high-end units, or most of them at this point, are either wounded or in testing. So I knew this was going to be a little bit tricky because of the fact that I put a lot of high-end units in there. I knew there was going to be one point where we were going to have some tricky dick things happening there, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. That is 13 days left. Okay. Then there wasn't anything new at the foundry, right? No, we've already done everything in the foundry. Okay. Then let's just keep scanning, get our Psi armor researched, and get the firestorms going. Then I'll have something to spend my money on again. Is the ship moving? I can't really tell. Well, if it is, it's moving backwards from where the tail is going, so... That is true. I do have the damned bun. He can take on a whole army. He is pretty good at this point. He's already moved all the way up, I think, to Guardian, which is like 2 away from being the highest possible he could be, so that's pretty good. So anyway, let's keep scanning. Alright, Psi armor's done. Let's check it out. So now we can make Psi armor. Cool. And that will help with our units that are using psionic abilities. I don't know if I would use Psi armor just for Mind Fray, though. Unless it like increases Mind Fray's damage by wearing it, I don't know that I would just use it for that. I might use it for like... If Holloway gets a really, really good ability up at the top of his Psi stuff, like that third ability that's there, I might consider using Psi armor then. But, I don't know. I feel like the Titan armor and the Ghost armor and the Archangel armor that I've got are pretty much the goats in this case. Alright. We've reached a point in our research of the aliens' psionic abilities and their associated cybernetic implants, that we're confident enough to begin preliminary tests of this technology on human subjects. Although the system we have in mind will require the use of a lightweight armor suit with reduced defensive capabilities, yeah, that's a problem, this Psi armor should more than compensate by providing a significant boost to our soldiers' psionic abilities. It is our hope that bolstering these abilities within our soldiers will provide new insights as we seek to discover the source of the aliens' collective consciousness. We still don't fully understand the link between the visible psionic abilities we've seen exhibited by the aliens and their use of psionics as a means of communication. I believe it's very likely we'll find a way to activate the ethereal device if we can successfully fabricate this armor. Okay. Well, that might be useful then. I mean, it might be useful just to activate the Gollop Chamber then once we get that made, so... Forget the Psi abilities. I mean, we had the one so far that could let us panic an enemy, but... and I mean, that seems like it would be fairly useful. It's just, I don't know that our will is high enough to force enemies to do that. And I forget if that works on robotic enemies. It might and it might not, so... But this is our most powerful armored suit, apparently, even though it's lightweight, but whatever. It's fine. Okay, well, let's check it out anyway, just because. Alright, and we don't have any more active research, so... Let's check it out. See what we can do with it. You enjoyed the fear one? Yeah, I didn't take it because it sounded like inspiration might be slightly more useful to me. I usually do err on the side of defensive abilities when it comes to that sort of stuff, though, so that might just be my personal take instead of my offensive, more offensively oriented mind. I mean, I could specialize. I could have Holloway specialize in defensive ones and Soto specialize in offensive ones or something like that. I don't know. So anyway, yeah, most powerful armored suit, increase the wearer's psionic abilities through system model after the alien's implants. Should be noted, this armor can only be equipped by a soldier found to have psionic abilities. I mean, I can make one and just check it out, you know. So yeah, let's make one for now, because I usually don't take more than one psionic with me on a mission. So probably good enough how it is. We should we make another hover shiv? We've built 2, but one got destroyed. Maybe I'll wait to build another one until we have a... or no, because it takes some days to build this guy, so maybe I should just manufacture one in anticipation of losing the other one. I'm not going to rush construction. I don't think we need it, so let's do that. Get another hover buddy. Can always help. Okay, I think that's it, so let's just go to our barracks and unequip some people. Oh, Space Hollander active in 1 day. Is he? I thought he was... Oh, I can take him because he's not as wounded as he could be. Okay. That's a little weird, but alright. That makes sense, somewhat. So let's unequip a few people. Todd, take some body armor. Assault rifle, pistol, take those off. And then Conquer, body armor. Regular sniper for now. I mean, I might be bringing Conquer on the next mission anyway because John is in the psionic lab, so if we get something within the next 7 days, we probably will. But, yeah, we'll see. Okay, there's that. I don't like how shotgun is, like, right at the bottom there because I feel like it just doesn't... It's hard to unequip, you know, so... Alright, anyway. Some body armor, assault rifle, pistol, take the med kit off. And I think that's it, other than our wounded units who we'll have to unequip in a day or so. Yeah, we'll unequip Soto and Space Hollander when they become active fully again. Okay, so yeah, not too long till the Firestorm's done, not too long until Space Hollander's back, and then Soto should be back in a couple of days, so. And we'll know our psi testing within the week, so let's do that. Okay, Space Hollander's back, Firestorm is there. I don't think I'm going to assign new projects, but I am going to equip that one with a plasma cannon. Okay, and with those ginormous ships that I could not shoot down because I had Phoenix cannons last time, now I am armed to the gills. I have 2 Firestorms in each port with plasma cannons, so if we see any of those gigantic ships anymore, I still don't know what that was, but if we see it again, other than the mothership... It was separate from the... Oh, was it a mic skip? Okay, good. Keep a document of that. Well, I'll keep a document of that, but yeah, if I see a mic skip, I'll have to know for 2 seconds. Okay, yeah, I have... I don't know where I cut off, but I have plasma cannons on Firestorms in each port. So if we see one of the giant ships again, still have no idea what it is, but if we see it again, I should be able to shoot it down now because I have 2 plasma cannon infused battleships with which to blast them out of the sky. And it wasn't the mothership either. I found it before we found the mothership. So, I mean, it could have been the mothership, but that is kind of a mean trick if it was the mothership, because then they're just like, oh, you want to lose a Firestorm today? Here you go. That would suck. Space Hollander's back to active duty. So let's take his stuff off, because I know he's equipped with this stuff. Just for now. Alright, there we go. I think Holloway has almost as good of will as he does at this. Yeah, he does. He has really good will at this point, which is pretty good. So. Okay, Todd, take it easy. I will keep you alive, although I might not be sending you on as many missions now because you're an administrator. I might be trying to get Alex in there more, just to be, you know, to start moving him up on the list there. I also got to get Omega Theory in there somewhere. I still haven't used his character. So, yeah, take it easy, Todd. We'll see how that all works. 6 days till psi testing is done. I think 2 days till Soto's back. So let's just get this going. Okay, there's that. Soto's back to active duty. Let's unequip him, just in case. Oops, wrong way. There we go. He didn't get a level up, actually, though, from using Mindfray in the last mission. I kind of figured that was going to be the case, because I used Mindfray like 3 times with Holloway on the mission that he got to use him, and he instantly leveled up his psionic abilities after that, so... It could just be like you have to use it a certain number of times and then you level up. I don't know how that works, but maybe we'll figure it out. So, alright, Dreamwalker, take it easy as well. We will see you on the next one, hopefully. Okay, it's 2 days for psionic testing. Alright, let's do that. Let's get there. Message from the Psi Labs. Alright, let's see who is gifted out of the bunch. John is gifted. Nice. Kind of makes sense. He was the one that suggested the stream there. But Steve is not gifted and Henriquez is not gifted. Both okay, I think, because honestly, Steve's holo targeting on his shots are really useful. So having him use like Mindfray and that sort of stuff would... I feel like I'd be putting that on the back burner more to have him debuff the enemies with his shots. So I do always seem to get 1 out of 3. I don't know why that happens, but I mean, it could just have to do with the will of my soldiers. Like, I'm sticking soldiers in there that don't have as high of will, because most of the units that I'm sticking in there I hired before I had Iron Will, and a lot of them promoted before I had Iron Will, so that may be why I'm only getting a couple. I mean, it's not a bad thing. There aren't that many psionic abilities, according to the little ability map. But, so really, you pretty much only need 2. You just need 1 to specialize in defensive ones and 1 to specialize in what I would assume to be offensive ones. But, I mean, it's okay. It's not a big deal. Alright, so who else hasn't been tested? Space Hollander hasn't been tested. Leo hasn't been tested. And who else? Raptor number 3 hasn't been tested. Anybody else who's named that hasn't been tested? Let's see. No, they're the only 3. Okay. Well, Leo still needs to get to Administrator, but I can put that in the back burner to make him a psionic-y boy. So we'll do that. And then everybody with a name will have been tested, so that's good. That'll be very good. Then I won't have to worry too much about it. The only person who hasn't been tested yet that might want another soldier is Garrick, but I still haven't told him that Poland isn't in this game as a country, so I haven't named a soldier after him just yet. Might be an XCOM 2, or an Enemy Within with Long War installed, because there might be better country representation then. And I know Tibaltus, I think, wanted someone else, so... I can always have 2 for now. That's true. That's true. Yep, I can always have a couple for now. And we have a third one as well with John being in there, so... we'll make it work. That's all I know. But yeah, it just makes sense with John to have Mindfray, considering it was his suggestion, so... But yeah, if need be, if Tibaltus comes back and names another soldier, and if Garrick decides to name another soldier, even though Poland isn't in the game, I can always stick them in there after Leo and Space Hollander and them are done, so... I did forget to mention it to Garrick. Damn it! I keep forgetting these things. I should have told him when he was here earlier. Nah. Well, he might be here for the next stream, so I'll mention it to him then. I hope I remember. I'm going to write myself a note. That's what I'll do. I'll write myself a note so that I remember to tell both of them the next time they're here. So, okay, well, we get another Hover Buddy in 2 days, and the Gollop Chamber's done in 6. We already have Psi Armor, so we'll see how that all works out. Not too long now, though, before our next council report. Hopefully the fact that the mothership is still advancing on us isn't going to be too big of a deal to them, because we're doing the best we can to figure out how the hell to get inside of it. So, all right, let's keep going. Oh, we have contact. It's an abductor, a large abductor in the U.S. Okay. The hyperwave relay should give me some information about this, so, like what's inside, so. Okay, we'll get the interceptors going in a minute. What's the next game? So, we're going to continue the side series with the Mega Man X series immediately after XCOM is done. Like, I'm going to take a day to set up the streams for Final Fantasy XIV, which is the next big game I'm doing, and Mega Man X3, which is the game I'm doing in between this and 14. So technically the next game is Mega Man X3, but that'll be done in 1 or 2 streams. So the next big game that I'm playing is Final Fantasy XIV. And that will be a long one. I'm anticipating that taking... Well, I don't anticipate getting everything done in that game because I checked the howlongtobeat.com thing for that, and up to date with the Stormblood updates, I think this was as of like last month or something like that when I looked it up, it had an average completion time out of about 200 people on there of about 400 hours of gameplay, and there is no way in hell that I am playing the game for that long. I'm anticipating playing for about 150 hours and then cutting it cold turkey. Do whatever I can in that amount of time period, and if I can't get it done, then so be it. Whatever, you know, we're gonna let it go. Let's scramble our interceptors. You know what, Demon 1, you were the first on there, so let's send you out with a plasma cannon. Beat they aces. go from there. 150, actually. Did my mic cut out again? Because it's definitely possible that it did. Okay, it's one of those ships. Okay, I see. I was going to say, I don't think we need anything with those plasma cannons. 150 should equate to roughly, I think I did the math, and it was like 60-something streams, like 65, something like that, at 2.5 hours a piece. Let's see. That would be 5 hours every 2 streams. There's 10, 20, 30. So yeah, like 60 streams, I'm thinking, so... Oh, you just misheard. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's going to be a long one. That's why I'm playing the Mega Man X series, so I could kind of break it up every 20 or so streams. I'll play the next game in the Mega Man X series. So, can't I play Gothic first? In the interest of fairness, I suppose not. It's coming, though. Gothic is definitely on the way. But Final Fantasy XIV was suggested a long time ago, so I don't want to abandon that idea just yet. So let's send the Sky Ranger out there. Okay, well, let's see what we've got first. So 12. Chrysalids, Heavy Floaters, Muton Elites, and another Ethereal. All right, gotcha. Have to be a little careful of the Ethereal, I think, but we'll make it work. I have thought about how I can change the... I think I will at some point be changing how the suggestions list works in order to better account for increased demand from certain people. So... The one who suggested probably doesn't even watch anymore. There was a few people that suggested. Garrick comes in for streams occasionally to see how long it will be before I play Gothic 2. So he's the one that primarily suggested it, and then a few people who watch the Gothic streams, like almost exclusively, I think they watch the Gothic streams, just from what I could tell from them, they suggested it, and it was democratically voted onto the streams. So I want to ask if I can try to capture an Ethereal, but it might be a big ask. You know what, Dud Bun? I'm going to give it a shot. We're going to try it. We have Henriquez and we have Todd. They're both available, so they both have extra pockets. I can stick an arc thrower in there. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it, but we'll try. If I get him to just the right amount of HP where it will work, I will try. So... But yeah, I have thought about how I can account for increased demand for certain games in the future. I think I'm going to want to wait until I'm a little bit bigger in terms of my audience before I do this, but eventually what I'm thinking is that the short list will become a list where only people who donate or subscribe will be able to put a game on that list. And I mean, the donation would be like whatever a subscription would be, so I guess it would be $5. And then... the long list would be everybody else, but the number of votes that games get will push them up on the list. So like if Gothic 2, let's say, was on the long list right now, it has 5 votes for it, it would be at the top of the long list because of the increased demand. 5 people want to see it, so it would push it up the list the more votes it got. So it almost kind of... and that's like, I'm just kicking that idea around in my head at this point. I'm not sure if I want to turn my stream suggestions into the American voting system, because there is good and bad to that. But I will have to see how that all works. So, Dan Bun will volunteer himself to man the arc thrower. I'll see what I want. Oh, the guy who suggested Final Fantasy. Yeah, he, I can't remember the last time he watched a stream. It's been a while, though. I think he might watch again though when I start Final Fantasy XIV, because he said he was thinking about it. He wanted to know if I played it. So you'll donate $2,000 to play Mother 3 now? Yeah, that's tempting, Dudbun. That is very tempting. How many votes does Gothic have? It has 5. And what happens normally is that if it's on the long list and it gets 5 votes, it gets bumped up to the short list. So Gothic 2 was bumped up to the short list almost immediately when Gothic 1 was being played, because all of the people who were watching me play Gothic 1 wanted to see Gothic 2 next. And so 5 people voted within like 2 streams of me playing Gothic 1. 5 people voted already for Gothic 2. And so it's on the short list now. I think it's 3rd on the short list, so it's not too far between now and then, but it might take a little bit just because of the fact that Final Fantasy XIV is there, and it's going to take probably 4 months to get through. So there's good and there's bad to the way that I'm currently doing it and the way that I'm thinking I might do it, but I don't think doing it the way that I'm thinking would be a good idea until I get a larger audience, because I don't want to subtly encourage people to donate to get stuff on the short list until it's at the point where enough people are watching and subscribing without that being in place and donating without that being in place to where it's not a huge ask, you know what I mean? Because right now it would be a big ask for me to be like, well, everything that's on the short list will stay on the short list, but everything after this you have to donate or subscribe in order to put it on there. That's a lot. That is a lot to ask people, and I don't want to do that until people are already kind of okay with giving me a little bit of donations here and there without that incentive being there, you know what I mean? So, raised to $3,000. Can you even cover that, dude? I will tell you this, though. If you were to donate that amount of money, I would totally just give it back to you, because that is entirely too much money to be spending to watch somebody play a video game. I mean, I don't care what you do with your money, but I would give it back to you, because that is too much. So, I'm just going to tell you, that's my opinion on that, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, let's see. There's an ethereal here, and I'm a little worried about not having anybody with rapid fire. Did Dudbun take rapid fire? I forget. Let's see. He did take rapid. Okay, then that's fine. I'll bring Dudbun and Mr. Holloway on this mission. So could probably scrounge up 3,000, but you'd have basically nothing left. Yeah, I could never do that to you, dude. I would totally just be like, you know what? No, take that back. If you feel like donating something, then donate in little teeny tiny increments, like maybe $1 here, $1 there, but do not donate that large amount. Like, I already almost had a hemorrhage when that guy donated $100 on the Persona 5 stream. So, if somebody donated that amount, I would give them a refund. Like, there's no question in my mind that I would give them a refund, because I couldn't take that kind of money. That's too much, you know. So, $100 an hour. Oh dear God. Please no. Please nay. I don't think I'm gonna take a hover buddy with me this mission. Or maybe I will. I don't know though. Getting Holloway higher on the ranks is kind of a priority, sort of, because I feel like it says we will, if our soldiers have a high enough psionic ability, with the psi armor on, we can start with the Gollop Chamber. But I don't think we can get there until they're level 3 psi. Like, that would make sense as a point, you know. But I have Arc on my Robo friends too. Is that a thing? I don't know. Let me look. Let me look and see if that's a thing. How do I even look this up? XCOM, Arc Thrower. Shiv. Let's look up the Shiv article. That might be an enemy within exclusive. I'm not 100% sure, but let's see. Abilities and traits. That sounds like where I would figure it out. Wait, no, Foundry upgrades. Here we go. Increases movement by 3, laser damage. That's enemy within. Shiv laser, Shiv plasma, Shiv repair, suppression. Soldiers can perform repairs with the arc thrower. Okay, that's not exactly what I was hoping for. Might be pulling one out of your ass just where it's possible. The wiki could be wrong, but according to the wiki, I don't see that being a thing. I do, however, see that Shivs are incapable of taking cover, which is a good thing to know, because that means that I may as well just have them fly. So, okay. That being said, though, if I do bring the arc thrower, I can do a couple of things with the Shiv. If I bring it, I can repair it during the mission, and I guess I didn't notice the no cover, to be honest with you. But if I bring the Shiv along, I can bring the Shiv and repair it with the arc thrower during the mission. But I can also use the arc thrower to potentially capture a drone if I get close enough to the drone with the arc thrower, and then we can have the drone do the repairs for me. So then I can save my stuns for trying to capture an ethereal. So, plus if we capture an ethereal, we will be completely done with the interrogation the interrogation. We'll be done with it immediately because of the way that I have it with South America. So yeah, that's how that works. Who can I send in terms of our heavies? I guess we could send Steve. Yeah, that works. that works. All right, let's outfit everybody. Which one of you two do I have to get rid of to use the Shiv? Oh, this sucks. Because both of you need experience. And I need basically everybody else, because Conqueror needs to get to Administrator. He needs experience as well. I need Henriquez and Todd for their extra pockets, and Steve's good with holo targeting plus heat ammo. So... Okay, Deadbun. See you in a few minutes, then. You know what? I'll leave the Shiv for this mission, I think. I'll leave it for this mission. We'll just do it with our human units. So, Titan Armor, LA Cannon, Plasma Pistol, and a Vest. Definitely a Vest, because this is like all the highest end enemies in the game. We want as much survivability as we possibly can get here. So, Titan Armor, LA Cannon, Plasma Pistol, and a Vest for you as well. 19 HP, not bad. And there's 12 enemies. I got to remember that as well. I don't remember if it said there was Sectopods. I think it just said Chrysalid, Heavy Floaters, Muton Elites, and then the Ethereal, so... You'd like to stream Gothic 2 now, but I'm streaming and want to watch me play. That is a dilemma, Alex. I get that. But, yeah, like I said before, make sure you hit me up on like Twitter or send me a friend request on Twitch and then send me a whisper when you stream it, because I want to add you to the auto-host list. I'll probably just do that right after the stream, to be honest with you. And that way, if anybody wants to watch Gothic 2, while I'm not playing it just yet, you can kind of fill that void for them, which I would appreciate. I will get to Gothic 2 eventually. It's just hard right now, you know, because of the fact that I have so many games en route, essentially. So, Ghost Armor, Plasma Sniper, Plasma Pistol, and Scope. And Steve, you'll also get Ghost Armor. Give you Heavy Plasma and a Scope. Finish it before I even start. Yeah, you're probably right, Alex. You're probably correct about that. That would be okay, though. So we're going to give Titan Armor to our Todd and Henriquez there, because they really, really need it. Arc Thrower. So we will have 2 Arc Throwers this mission, so I will have 4 attempts to either capture drones, which there aren't on this mission. So I'll have 4 attempts to stun and capture the Ethereal this mission. And we'll see how that goes. I don't anticipate it being a good thing, but we'll see. 19 HP ain't bad either for either of those guys, so I think we'll be okay. Alright. 3 and 4 will be... Then you'll start Gothic 3, finish 4. 3 and 4 will be blind through for you. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's going to be completely blind for me as well once I get to them, because I'm purposely not looking anything up for any of them, because I know that... I feel like that was one of the best parts of Gothic 1, was the fact that I knew nothing, and so learning for the first, like, 7 or 8 streams what the hell I was doing was one of the fun parts for me. I think it was fun for the audience, too, but I could be wrong. I think I may have triggered Garrick once or twice because of how totally stupid I was in certain scenarios, but, you know. Have the whole bundle on Steam, 11 euros in total. That's not bad. I think I got... I'm going to launch the mission here real quick. I think I got my bundle, which was Gothic, Gothic 2 Gold Edition, and Gothic 3 for, like... I want to say either $15 or $20. I forget, to be honest with you, but... Oh, we're actually in New York. Great. Fantastic. We're in my home state. Let's hope they aren't going to kill me, because the commander's giving commands from his first floor residential home, practically exactly where that thing went down. This could be bad. No, we'll be fine. I'm well protected.
Get ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States.
That doesn't look like Western New York anyway, so looks like Appalachia, actually.
Area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
Yeah, yep, from New York. Thinking about moving away from New York at some point, but I kind of need to get some money first before I do that. So pro tip for the day at this UFO crash site, poison can be cured using a medkit. Advanced armor types can protect against it entirely. I have Titan armor on a few people, but I might need to get rid of poison using ghost armor at some point, so that I didn't know that, though, so that's good. You work with the guy from there, he moved to Germany some time ago. That's cool. I've thought about it, to be honest with you. I've thought about it at some point. not necessarily moving to continental Europe, but there was a school that takes a lot of transfer students from abroad. I forget where it is. I want to say it's in, like... I can't even remember where it was. I don't want to say Austria, but I think it's somewhere near Austria, and they take like a ton of transfer students from around the world. And I honestly was giving that some thought at some point in time, but it was a lot of money, and I was like, yeah, there's no way I could get the funding for that. I might be able to get scholarships, but that's rough. I thought about it. I definitely did. I still think about it every now and then. Not necessarily going to school, but definitely visiting Europe at some point, like the UK or the continental Europe. I want to go at some point in my life, and hopefully I will. I'll have to save my money first, though. Alright, we splashed a UFO. Let's get inside, sweep the area for surviving crew, and avoid additional damage. There are 12 enemies. Let's do this. The Ethereal is definitely inside of the ship, though, 100%, because that was where they were last time. They were in the control room. So I just got to be careful when we get into the control room there.
This is Big Sky. Strike 1 is ready to secure the craft.
Of course, the real question is, where is the control room by comparison to the rest? Because... actually, no, you know what? I think I know where the control room is on this layout. It's all the way in the back. It's where the outsiders were the last time we did this map. So, yeah, that's that. I didn't give ghost armor to my scouts. I gave it to my sniper and heavy. So I'm probably going to stick Conquer there, but I'm going to have him ghost first.
Hope this works.
Just in case something decides to be a pain in my ass and be like right here when I move him. Okay. Whole lot of nothing for right now. Let's see. What a battle scanner. I don't know if that breaks cloak, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? Let's stick it over there.
Scanner's online.
We'll find out if it breaks cloak. Good throw, Conquer. Good throw. I don't know why it didn't show anything on the map there. That is a little weird. I was kind of hoping it would reveal this area, but... Well, I guess it is showing a little bit of it. Not that much, though. If enemies come running out of there, I'm going to be a little steamed, but we'll see how that goes. Let's see here. Deadman, I think I'm going to move you here. And we'll let you overwatch with your plasma pistol. Because I'm sure something's going to come running out of the ship at some point, and I want to be ready for it when they do. So, Holloway, let's move you here. And same thing, overwatch with the plasma pistol. After this turn, we're kind of in no man's land, though, so I might want to start moving in one direction or the other to get onto the ship. Probably over in the direction that Conquer's going. Would probably be for the best. So, that's probably what we'll go do then. Henriquez, you can't quite get to that tree this turn, which is a little unfortunate, but we'll go here. And then next turn, we'll go to the tree. Todd, where do I want you to go? I could send you up there, but I think that's a little too close for comfort, so maybe we'll go here. Push that up a little bit. Okay, so there's the door right there, and there's another door there. We're pretty close to getting in there, but I'm willing to bet the fact that we're so close to the door means that there's going to be like heavy resistance if we go in through the front way. So I don't think that's what we're going to do. We'll see. Let's send Steve over here. Is it just me, or does he have more movement than usual? Oh, I think I know why the battle scanner isn't really working for on the ground there. It's because I moved my camera up to make it easier to throw, so it's scanning above the ground. Whoops, that's my bad. I think he has more movement than usual. Hang on, maybe it's in more info. Will to survive, incoming damage reduced by 2. That's actually pretty good. He has 77 will, that's crazy. Okay, it doesn't say anything there, but I can swear he has more move. Maybe it's the ghost armor. Maybe the ghost armor is giving him more move. Okay, we have chrysalids coming out of the ship. Coming in hot! And we're all overwatching them, so there goes one. We hit it second one, so that's fine. They won't be able to attack this turn, so that's actually good. Jesus, they're really sending everybody, aren't they? Because they got 3 elite mutons and chrysalids as well. This could be a little bit of trouble. Well, Conker's got an assassination shot. 95-65. Who's on your thing there? That guy. 65-75. That's a little spook. That is a little spooky. I don't know if I like that too much. So we have 3 elite mutons over here by this guy, and we have these chrysalids to deal with as well. Just a bit troublesome. Just a bit troublesome. 0% chance. Yeah, that's not really going to do me any good. How's your hit rate on these guys? 81? 81's not bad. I'll bet that guy, yeah, not so much. What insanity is this? They sent the cavalry out against us this first turn. They sent 3 chrysalids, we killed 1, and 3 elite mutons out of the ship on turn 1. So we're going to have to see how this goes. I'm anticipating it being slightly tricky. I don't want to use your run and gun this turn if I can afford to, but I do want to kill both of the chrysalids, so let's try this. Okay. And welcome back, Conker. Pretty much what I just said. A little bit of insanity to start this because there are quite a number of enemies popping out of the woodwork here this time. Henriquez has an 80% chance to hit, and that's the only thing he can hit this turn, so I think I'll give him a shot. Yeah, there's quite a number of enemies out here. 7. Okay, that's fine. And Todd can hit 2. I don't want to send Todd up, though, because there's elite mutons up here, and they will kind of kick my ass, I think. So, Steve? I might have Steve Ghost this turn, so he can kind of flank those guys. We do always say that, don't we? And now they literally are sending everything at once. I might actually also have Steve Rocket, because the Rocket might be okay. I don't think I'll be able to kill everything, though, even with the Rocket. But, well, no, hollow targeting doesn't work with the Rocket, though, does it? So, this is a little tricky, Dick. But yeah, sending Steve to flank these guys seems like a good idea, so I think I might have him ghost and go up here. He might be flanked that way, but it should make things a little easier to do this, I think. And let's have him go up here. How do you check the stream time? I think there's a stats button, but I can check it for you if you want. Let's see. We've been live for an hour and 52 minutes, roughly, give or take a few seconds. So, yeah, I can check it. I can always check it for you. So if you would like me to check it for you, just let me know, and I will do so. Do I have bots? I think there are some bots in chat, yes. I think there are... I know for 100% that... oh, that's what you mean, like uptime and that sort of stuff. I do not have that kind of bot. I've been thinking about getting a night bot for a while, but I never actually bothered to get one. So, yeah, that's entirely my bad. But I don't have a bot just yet. I may at some point get one, but don't have one just yet. So I think he has higher accuracy with the alloy cannon, actually. So let's do this. 81, yeah, that's slightly higher. All right. Get him! Sweet. He's earned a promotion. Good. Todd can hit this guy as well. I'm thinking what's basically going to happen this turn is that those elite mutons are all going to kind of move up on us, which is a bit of a pain, but I think we'll be okay. I could decide, you're right. The thing with sighing, though, was that I think I checked it earlier in the turn, and the guy only had like a 2 or 3% chance to hit. Or was that last mission? I forget. I'm pretty sure I checked, though, and it was like a really low chance to hit. So, alright, Conker, do your thing. Sweet. Get rid of it! Goodbye. I'll sigh the elite mutons, though. They're definitely going to be the ones that I'm going to want to sigh here, because they can deal some significant damage with their boulette. So I'm actually going to move Todd back, so he's slightly less susceptible to gunfire when the elite mutons move. But I am going to have him overwatch so that when they move in... Okay, here comes everything else. Who's... okay, I think Todd is the only one doing overwatch this turn, though, which might be a little bit of a problem. But okay, so we've got 5 enemies still, because the heavy floaters are there, and so are those 2 elite mutons that were in the back. So... okay, Steve has been revealed, and he's flanked, which is a bit of a problem, but I might still be able to get away with it if I go over here. They'll never catch me if I go ghost. The elite mutons didn't move, which is a bit of a problem for me because these guys are kind of a pain to deal with otherwise. Conquer, who can you hit this turn? You can assassinate somebody with squad sight. 75-45, and the other guy 75-45. All right. Now, there are offensive capabilities with Ghost that might come in handy here. So I may do that to try to get rid of one of the guys. Let's use one Ghost, since 9 enemies have already popped out on us and come out of the woodwork. Because I think this gives an increased, yeah, it gives a practically guaranteed chance to crit, which is just incredible. I'm going to try this. I know last time we had a 75-100, it went kind of wrong for us, but this might still work out, so I'm going to try it. Okay, got him. Good job, Conquer. Getting them snipes! Getting them snipes for me. Okay, so Steve is flanked. I don't like that, but here's my thing. I could move him over here with Ghost and then shoot at the guys, so that's what I'm going to do. This Ghost thing is really working out, especially with snipers there. It seems to be working pretty nicely, so... Alright, let's try this. He's not flanking anybody, but that's okay. 55-100 is not good, but hollow targeting will help us a little bit, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Yes, you and I are thinking on the same wavelength there, Conquer, because I had him move slightly to the left, and he did exactly that. Let's try it. Might get lucky. We got lucky! Nice. Nice shot, Steve. Very good. Very good. Alright, so we still have the one up top there that's we still have to worry about. That guy up there. I don't know who he's going to go after. Todd can be shot by him, and he's at a lower elevation, so that's a little bit troublesome. And he can move and totally like try to take out. Ooh, he can mind fray this guy maybe, and that would actually help. Yeah, let's give that a shot. Come on now, Holloway, go get him. Blep. Gotcha. Very nice. Okay. So now that inflicts a penalty to his aim, his will, and his mobility, so I don't think he'll be able to get around Steve this turn. Todd, I'd like him to overwatch, but I don't want him to be where the enemy can actually, like this guy can actually shoot him if I can afford not to. I'm going to move Henriquez here, and then I'm going to move Todd where Henriquez is, and I'll have them both overwatch. So they're both doing some stuff. Alright. That way Todd should be somewhat safe from that guy, and he can kind of catch him off guard when he comes out of the ship. Yeah, there we go. Cool. I don't know if we'll hit him, but I'm willing to bet on that. And so now I think Holloway's the only one who's actually in range of the guy, so he'll either grenade him or shoot him, which might be a bit troublesome, but we do have medics that can heal for 10 now, so that's actually really good for us. Dudbun, I'm going to have you overwatch with the plasma pistol because the elite mutons may try to push up now. So we'll see. I don't know what that guy's doing, but okay, fine. Conquer, you can probably hit him again. 75-45. I'm willing to give that a shot. Cool. Conquer's still doing work. Look at all them snipes. He'll have a promotion by the end of this mission, or my name is Archibald, and it's not. If you don't know what that's a reference to, I feel sorry for your childhood. Okay, but the question now is, where did the elite mutants go? I probably should have had somebody else kill that thing and have Conquer use a battle scanner to see if they're still here. But, oh well. Or, here's the other thing I can do, is I can send Steve over here with another ghost. Just see if they're still where they were, or if they moved up in the ship, which is distinctly possible. They could have moved up in the ship somewhere. But if I send Steve here, he'll actually be in okay shape. If I don't have him attack, he'll be able to see if they moved. Okay, they moved back in the ship, so we can move up a little bit without too much concern. The real question, of course, is did they move up into this room here, or did they go up in this hallway? And I don't know the answer, but it may surprise me. And I don't want it to surprise me, so I'm going to do the best I can to not get surprises. I mean, I don't mind surprises, but in cases like this, I think I'll pass, you know. Yeah, that's also true. I may be just outside of their range. Even with Steve where he is with the ghosting, it might still put me just outside of their range, so we'll have to see. Dubban's got Titan armor, so that fire isn't going to make any difference. Alright, so we'll just overwatch this turn in case they decide to come running out again, because you never know. They might just do that. we'll move Holloway over here. And we'll let him overwatch as well. Enriquez, I'd like to move up a decent bit if I can, but I think I might just have... Oh no, Conquer already shot, so he can't really move where I want him to move this turn. Move him here. Enriquez, that is. And, let's see, Todd's the last one of the turn. Alright. And I'm going to move Todd up here and let him kind of check the range there. No Overwatch, but that's fine. Hear anything, Steve? Is that a no? Probably a no. Alright. Conquer, how much ghost do you still have? 2? Okay. I am okay with that. I would like to use my ghosts if I can on something. I just got to see if they're here, like in this room, or if they're somewhere else. I'm almost willing to bet that they're going to be up there somewhere. But let's see where Conquer can toss a battle scanner this turn so I can check it out. Okay, he can get there, and I might be able to toss it into the hallway over there if I can get my aim just right. Where's battle scanner? There it is. Or he could do it there. That doesn't really help me, though. Yeah, I got to get him a little closer before I use that, so I think I'll wait this turn. We'll just reload.
We're green to go.
As for Steve, I'm going to move him here, I think. Just let him watch up the middle. Okay, Conquer, see you in a minute, once you got some food. And we'll just move up slowly. Because there's 2 elite mutons left, and then whatever is left with the ethereal, which could be lots of stuff and could be nothing. I mean, I'm anticipating there's like 5 more enemies left on this map, because I've killed 7 so far. So, I guess we'll see. I'm going to go here, actually, with Holloway. Give him a little cover. Because it's very possible that the elite mutons might have gone down this hallway. They're going up and all the way around, and they're going to come down either the center hallway where Steve is, or they're going to come all the way around to this hallway or this room and just come down from there, and then all of a sudden we'll be flanked. So that could be bad, but I'm okay to take that chance for right now. So we'll see. I just don't want to suddenly walk into a room with like my last turn or something and have people just get viciously ripped apart because the enemies will have the jump on me at that point. So, but next turn we should be able to see into that room a little bit better. We'll know if the elite mutons are holing themselves up in there. Okay, Steve can hear probably into the room there. That's what it sounds like anyway, at least from where the sound was coming from. So they're either in the room, or they are up on that hallway, the catwalk that's over there. And I should be able to find out this turn. I can actually probably move Conquer right where Deadbun is this turn. I can move Todd up here to help Steve out. I might have Steve go here so he can look into the room. What can you see? Anything? Nothing in the room, so that means they're in the hallway. All right. Then we will Overwatch. And we'll move Deadbun up a little bit. Where am I going to move him to? Probably here. Let him Overwatch still. Just in case. And let's move Conquer over here and let him toss a battle scanner up into the hallway, if I can. Let's see. Yeah, that should do. That should do right there. As long as it bounces up into the hallway, it should be fine.
Let's get a better view.
That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Now we'll be able to see if they're coming down that way. Doesn't look like they are just yet, but obviously if they are, I'm going to want to make sure that I'm not doing too much to aggravate them. Unless I'm ready for them. If I'm ready for them, then I can aggravate them all I want. Let's move Enriquez here so he can watch this spot. Any cover up here? That's full cover, but I don't trust that as being good full cover. How about there? Is that cover? I'm banking on... Oh, no, it is. Okay, good. And that's where we'll move Todd. And we'll let him Overwatch as well. So who's left? Mr. Holloway. Okay, so I don't want to send him off on his own, really, to be honest with you, because I feel like that would be a terrible, terrible idea. So we'll have him watch this room just in case they decide to come up the opposite direction, which is a possibility. I'm not hearing anything now, which is a little worrying. See, if Todd had ghost armor, he could go up there, and then I could find out what's up there. I could always have Conker go up there with his ghost armor. Or Steve do it, too. I'm just afraid with Steve because then he'll be revealed next turn. And well, I mean, he won't have any ghosts left. I guess that's the most important thing there, is that he won't have any ghosts left once he does it. I guess it's not a huge deal, though. Let's do it. Let's ghost up.
Now you see me?
Now you don't. I'm not going to overwatch with him, though. I'm just going to go here and wait, just to see if I can see those elite mutons up there. Okay, they are not there. All right, that's actually good. I'm not terribly okay with the idea that I just used a ghost for that, but it's useful. It lets me scout, so that's fine with me. I almost want to send Henriquez and Holloway this way, so they can hang out in this room and watch it, just so we can all meet in the middle. So I might do that.
Good to go.
As for Todd, I don't like that that's half cover. The half cover there is kind of the thing that's concerning me, so I think we'll send him here. And what we'll do is we will just move into the rooms at the same time with each other. Yeah, let's send Conker up. We'll let him ghost next turn, I think, so he can meet up. Where does this go exactly? Okay, so that goes into the hallway that meets in between both the rooms. And this door is open, so that means that those elite mutons actually used this door a minute ago to go into further into the room, which means they may be consolidating their forces to try to get the jump on us there. I mean, that's full cover. I think I'm okay with that. So, I know I said I wasn't going to breach until everybody was ready, but it's alright. We're fine. So I might dash Conker up that way to see what he can see next turn. Okay, here comes an elite muton. He's on Overwatch. Which side? That's the right side, so okay. That's fine. Steve, do you have eyes on him? You do. Okay, that's actually good. 65-60 isn't great, but here's the thing. I can actually get rid of his Overwatch with Deadbun, I think, because he has lightning reflexes, right? Or does he not? I think he does not. Okay, so I can't get rid of his lightning reflexes, but... or get rid of his Overwatch with the lightning reflexes, but I can have Dudbun sort of like run up a little bit on him, which will make it a little easier to shoot at him. I'm a little worried about Steve, though, to be honest with you. I'm not feeling confident with where he is. It's just that where he is the only place that he can go for now. Maybe suppression. Maybe we should do a suppression. Because that will give us hollow targeting, which will make it easier for other people to shoot at him from where he is. Alright, who's here that can do things? Okay, so Todd is here. He can do things from where he is. Welcome back, Conker. You haven't missed too much. Just pretty much been doing the same stuff. Found another one of the elite mutons, but I don't know that it's going to make any difference because we're sort of just... we're sort of just doing whatever we can at this point. Do I want to send Todd there, or do I want to send Dudbun there? Dudbun has more HP, I think. So... I could always send Conker in there with his Ghost on as well, and then he can shoot the guy next turn when he... I could send him here as well, even. With his Ghost on. Because that won't actually let him move. He gets full cover out of it, and we can actually have him snipe the guy next turn once we go from there. So that's what we'll do. We'll do this. Okay, he can't snipe from there. So We'll move him somewhere where he can snipe, which is right there, and we will not... Oh, he still can't snipe. Well, that sucks. Hopefully the guy moves then. Deadbun, why don't you overwatch with the pistol? Todd, you can overwatch with your gun as well. We'll see if it hits Steve next turn. If it does, it's okay, because I have some heals that can help him out. And, I think we'll move Holloway here and let him overwatch that door. And then we'll move Henriquez in here, and we'll have him overwatch as well. So, check that the ethereal can be captured before actually risking it. You're 99% sure you can, but just check while I can. Okay, yeah, I'll make sure I check then before I go and do anything obnoxious. Which is a possibility, so. Okay, he did not move. Conquer's revealed, which is a little bit of a problem, but I think we should still be able to do this. Okay, so Steve is revealed. Deadbun, where can you run up to? Because I kind of would like to just send you in. See how far you can go. Okay, you can go there, which means you might be able to hit the guy if I send you there. First things first, though, I'm actually going to have Steve help out with hollow targeting with this guy, so before I do anything else. So yeah, let's do that. Oh, he got him. Nice. Good shot. Good shot. Nicely done. Okay, well that actually frees us up a little bit from what we were having to do. So let's move up a little. Let's push in and see what we can do. The risk that I take, though, if I was to go to this door, is that the other elite muton is still somewhere in this room, and I'm kind of more concerned about that because I'm like, well, that door there hasn't been used, so he didn't go in there. That door hasn't been used, so he didn't go in there. But we have just the rest of this ship to go, pretty much, and I'm anticipating finding the ethereal somewhere in this back room here. So we still have that one elite muton, and I'm a little concerned about dealing with him unless I do it all in one turn. So I might wait to move till next turn. Let's see who's where here. Okay, I need to get Todd in here. Where can he get to? I think that's a good spot. It will make it a little harder for him to go moving, but I can always send Conquer up with a ghost. Not this turn, but next turn. I can always send him up with that because the guy can't see us from where we are now. So. So what I think we'll do then is we'll move Conquer ever so slightly. We'll nudge him up a little bit. We won't use his ghost this turn, but we'll nudge him up a little bit and we'll let him ghost into the place next turn. So that's what we'll do. Okay, here he comes. And that's a miss. I wonder if that means he's going to be able to hit somebody. Oh, nope, he's running that way. All right. Here he comes. Okay. So now we should be able to do some stuff to him, since I think he just used both of his movement to get to wherever the hell he thinks he's going. Is he flanked? He's not flanked. Okay. And we can't hit him from where we currently are. He has a bit of a jump on us, I will say that. All right, but Conquer has a shot on him, so let's see what kind of penalties the elevation bonus gives him. 60-45. That is a little bit troublesome, isn't it? Todd has a shot as well, but it's probably pretty low. Yeah, 54-10. Okay. Steve has a good shot, though, from his position, which might be pretty good. I'm going to have to reload with Steve after this turn, but even though it's 45-10, that is okay to me because of the fact that hollow targeting will make this a lot easier. Like, Steve's hollow targeting is coming in really handy out of all of this, and I think that's what we got instead of bullet swarm, so I can kind of see where people are coming from when they said that hollow targeting is quite nice. I think Space Hollander was the one that said that originally, but let's try it, just to get the hollow targeting on him. Oh, he actually hit him still. Man, Steve is coming through with these low percentage chance of hits there. That's pretty good. I hate to turn my back on this room with Dudbun, but I may just do so to make it a little easier to get this guy. Or, you know, I could have Holloway go up here and then shoot the guy. Or even Mind Fray the guy. So, well, no, I can't Mind Fray and run and gun, can I? That sucks a little, but that's okay. We'll have him run and gun. and we'll let him do that. Going blasting through the door might not be such a hot idea, but I don't think I have a choice with this particular door, so we'll see what we can do. In the room that I'm streaming, yes, he is. He is actually sitting not too far away, so he can hear what's going on. All right, let's pop up here. Good, there's no enemies there, and we're flanking this guy, so let's bop him. You thought you were safe, did you? I think not.
Dead and gone.
Sweet. Well done, everyone. Well done. All right, we kind of bashed our way into this supply room here, but as I was stating before, most likely, whatever we have to fight still, because this is the outside of the ship over here, whatever we have to fight still is going to be in this back room with us, so that might be why he's hitting so many shots. Yeah, maybe. He might be a good luck charm, because he's in the room here with us while this is going on. So, you might be right. You might be right. Alright, well, let's push up then. Because, oh, hang on, I can kind of see outside now, even though I didn't use this door. Would it be worth it to go that way and then come through this door and come up there? Maybe. Just to be safe, you know. Where's Henriquez? Is he here? Okay, yeah, he's here. I might just do that then. I might just move for this door. I'm actually going to go here. And we'll, like, move into that door and then push in from there, just in case something decides it wants to hide out outside. And I still have Conquer's Ghost, which will come in handy on the next turn, so I'm going to have Conquer go here with Todd, yeah. Excuse me. I don't anticipate finding anything out here, but I figure, you know, better safe than sorry. Because, like, last time we did this, the enemies were all inside of the room with our friend the Ethereal there. So I'm thinking it's going to be the same thing this time. I could be wrong, but well, we won't know till we find out, will we? Just Overwatch this turn. We'll all breach next turn. I'll send a couple of people in different directions to help. So Steve can go here since he's pretty much there already. I would like to have him reload, though. Now, maybe I'll have him reload next turn. And Deadbun will send you over here where Henriquez was a second ago. Alright, and then just Overwatch this turn, Todd. And Conquer, you haven't moved yet this turn, so let's switch to your sniper rifle. And I'll just let you Overwatch this turn, too. Alright, so there's that. I don't hear anything, which I think my soldiers would say, like, if they heard something, they'd be like, what's that noise? And then we'd know if there's anything out here, but I guess we'll find out now. Door number 1 says nothing.
What's making that noise?
But we did hear something just now, so that's good to know, because that means we're going to want to... Is the map just gone over here? That's a canyon. Okay. That might explain why. It just looked like the map was completely gone over here, and I was like, what the hell, why is that the case? But it's just because it's a canyon. So they crashed, and they almost crashed and burned. We wouldn't have been dealing with that Ethereal in a hot minute if they would have crashed into the frickin' ravine there. That wouldn't have been good. Well, it would have been good because we wouldn't have had to deal with them, but wouldn't have been good for our research efforts, I think. Alright, well, there's nothing out here, so let's just go this way. We'll post up on the doors with our support units since they can do that sort of stuff. And we'll see what's over here. Anything? Nothing. Whole lot of Zippo. Like I said, probably all in that control room. If the Gollop Chamber mission was any indication. And again, I could be wrong. They could be like sneaking up on us right now, but I'm willing to bet that I'm probably not wrong about it, so... Alright, and Steve, you can go here as well. I'll actually just have him watch our back. Or was that dashing? Because I think if that was dashing, he can't watch our back. Yep, that's fine. I just got to get him to reload one of these turns, so maybe I'll do it next turn or something. You can dash to cover our backs there, Deadbun, so you do that. The aliens were you all along, yeah. Something like that. It's like we all just move in. It's like, wait, where were the aliens? I don't know. Did you hear something? We definitely heard footsteps. Those were our footsteps. Oh, well, mission accomplished then. Yeah, that would be how that would work. All right, let's pop this bad boy open. I see! I already made the I see a yo-yo joke. Never mind. I was going to make that joke again, but I think it would be... It's not that it would be in bad taste, because I don't think any joke in that show could really be in bad taste. Maybe, but I guess it depends. But I already made the joke this playthrough, so I have to wait my my designated amount of time before I make the joke again. So this is kind of a fucked way to do this, though, because like when we open this door, they're gonna like be ready for us immediately, and they're all gonna take up these super bad cover positions, and the ethereal is gonna get like crazy, whatever that psionic ability that he used on us last time that was like a grenade that did 10 damage. That they're gonna be able to do that like multiple turns in a row, and I'm kind of spooked by it, to be honest with you. I'm not very okay with it, but we'll see what we can do. Could always have Conquer Ghost as well, because he still has his ghost, but I don't want to put him in too much danger there. What's behind this door? More doors! Yeah, pretty much. Oh, and Steve still has 2 rockets as well, so... Yes, that is true, Conquer. Or, Dudbun, sorry. That is true. I'm looking at Conquer's thing, and I'm like, yes, that's you. Nope. That is true, Dudbun. They don't take their turn until the door opens, so that will make it a little easier. Slightly less terrifying.
We're green to go.
Steve is reloaded. Let's see, where can Holloway get? Can he get there? Not quite. I mean, that's close enough. I'd like him to reload his alloy cannon if I can. So let's just send him here and let him reload, because this is going to be
Ready to rock.
this is going to be a fun one. This is going to be a fun one. That's for sure. Okay, and reload.
Rack top bang.
Cool.
I don't think we're alone out here.
Okay, moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. We're all here. We're all ready, and I'm as ready as I'm going to be, but I don't think I'm ready enough. So, yeah. How do I want to handle this? Well, I definitely want to open the door, but I think I might want to give my guys some different cover so that it's slightly less... Well, here's the problem, though, is that if I keep all my guys kind of where they are, it's going to be tough because they will be... like, they'll all get hit by a potential grenade, and if they grenade spam, like if the elites throw grenades and then the ethereal throws, like, psi grenade or whatever that thing was, then I think anybody with less than 20 HP is dead, which is everyone except for Dudbun and Holloway, and then they'd all get wiped, which is just obnoxiously bad. So, no, I don't have the best angle here, and it's spooking the shit out of me. So, what I'm thinking then is that maybe I will go and post people up here on the sides where they have good cover, and then they'll have to move up on us in order to do anything. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to post up back here with a few people. I think I want to leave my support units close if I can, and maybe just have my assault units breach. Maybe that's what I'll do. Conquer. I'm actually going to move you out here, because I want to give you decent cover for that. Well, you know, this might be better cover right here, because then you can still see into the room with the people, and unless they like blow the doors down or blow the walls down for some reason, and I don't anticipate seeing that anytime soon, we should be somewhat safer. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. So Henriquez, you're going to go back here and Overwatch. Todd, I'm going to move back in a similar position here in Overwatch. Yes, that's the plan. I'm going to try to lure them to me instead of having me go to them like I usually do. So we're going to have our assault units post up on the door this turn. They will not open it this turn. But the next turn they will open it and kind of shuffle backwards. And then I will let them come to me and then just shoot the shit out of them. That's the plan. So we'll see how that works. It might and it might not. It might backfire, but... that's the only plan that I really have at this point, so I'm going to do the best I can with it. I got any battle scanners left? No, I do not, unfortunately, so... I kind of wish I would have kept the one, but Because that one that was on the outside of the ship didn't do me any good at all. But, well, you know. You win some, you lose some. Whatever. All right, let's open this door. See what we can see. I see nothing! That's probably bad, actually, because that means I'm going to have to open another door in order to do anything here. I don't want to move in, because I know if I move in, like, I know these doors have to be opened yet, but I feel like if I move in, I'm going to be able to see over the top of this thing, and then all of a sudden they're going to be like, hey, there's a guy there, and I'm going to be like, fuck. But, you know, you won't know until you try, I suppose, so let's see. Is that full cover? No, it's half cover. All right, I'm going to try this. We can't see down into the room yet. Okay. But I'll bet money that as soon as we move for these doors, we're going to be able to see down into the room there, and they're going to be able to see us. So, all right. So let's move our units up then. Move all the way up here. And then we will move our other units. Whoops. Okay, there we go. We'll move our other units into the positions that they were before this. And we'll all overwatch. So, just in case something comes running out at us. So Conquer will go where Henriquez is. Yeah, we'll just take this. I think, though, like I said, as soon as I go for that door there, it's going to show me down into the room, and then they're going to be like, oh, hey, it's a guy, and they're all going to come. You know, it's the soldiers that we've been looking for, and they're all going to come running. So I may be better served having Conquer use his ghost to do that next turn, to post up on the door. But I don't know. I'll figure it out. You'd think that since we're all advancing on them like this, that we'd have the advantage here, but the fact that there's an ethereal there makes me super spooked. So.
Shh. I think I heard something.
Once you're able to see everything there, there'll be like 5+ enemies there waiting. Yeah. And then they throw the best surprise party ever known. Well, if your surprise parties are, if you like murder, then sure, they'll have really good surprise parties. Corpse Party? No, I don't think we're playing that just yet. I haven't ever played Corpse Party, but I've heard people say it's pretty good. I don't know. I don't know, man. All right, well, no time like the present. Let's try this. Here we go. Moment of truth. Okay, we still can't see down there. That's actually fine with me because I can have people open the doors, and then I can have other people move into position. So, yeah, that's perfect, actually. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to have Holloway post up here. It's a fun game. I'll probably give it a shot at some point. See, it's like it almost shows me what's down there, but then it doesn't, which is just just terrifying, really. Okay, if I go here, do you think they're going to show me down into that room? Which I'm not. I'm spooked. I'm spooked by that idea. So maybe I will just move here for now. Maybe a joke Halloween stream next year. Yeah, maybe. I'll give it some thought. Squeeze it in one sitting. Okay, well, yeah, maybe I'll give it a shot. I'll see how it all goes. We'll see what we have planned for Halloween next time, next year. I have no idea what I'm gonna do for Halloween next year at this point, but we'll see. If it's my choice, maybe I'll try it, and then we can play it close to Halloween or something. I don't know, man. We'll make it work. I don't like this one bit. Okay, well, I do, because I haven't revealed them yet, but this is where things get interesting, is if I move here, what will happen? Will I be able to see down into the room? And if I do see down into the room, will that cause me some troubles? Maybe I should move Conquer there, then. Like, let him ghost to that spot and stand guard this turn. Because if he ghosts there and it shows the whole room, at the very least they won't know we're there yet because he won't be revealed yet, So it's a good thing I saved one ghost. Because this will tell me whether or not I can see into the room. Alright, let's move there. Let's see. I can see into the room, but only slightly. So that means that the enemies are probably like right here somewhere, which is just This is so close. This is going to be one of those clutch things where I got to do all of this stuff on one turn or we're going to be totally screwed. I don't know if I like Steve being there because his rocket can't really see over the edge like that, but it might work okay. What if I shot a rocket down there just like right now, just like, you know, fuck it, I'm just going to shoot it right to like that spot and just hit like 3 things all of a sudden. Well, it's not Leo, so I can't take that away from Leo. So we'll wait the turn out. We'll wait the turn out before we do anything here. I'm super spooked though. Like I'm super spooked. Like there's no way that this isn't going to end somewhat poorly if the last mission was any indication.
What was that?
Yes, that is true, Manillas. It could deflect into some too close cover, which would just be also horrifying. But we'll make it work. Also, hello, Manillas. How you doing? I could have ghosted you over the railing. That is true. I could have like ghosted you right into the room to see what's there. There's definitely something right there, though, on this spot, because you'd otherwise be able to make it there. So, something is right there. The cockpit area is a bit of a fun time. Yeah, I figured with the elevation causing some trouble for us, it was going to be a fun time. So we'll see how we make this work. All right, let's do this. Here we go. Moment of truth. Still nothing. I can still see nothing. This is incredible. Good old tile scanning for fun and profit. Yeah. I'm so afraid to just send somebody in there. I know I could, but yeah, see, like, look, I can't send anybody right there. I know I could send people in there, but I'm not confident. I'm not confident whatsoever in the idea of doing that. So I think also if I sent somebody right here, I would be able to see into the room, but that's also super spooky. Maybe I'll wait this turn out and I'll let them see if they come through the door because I opened it. You know, they'll like go to check it out. They'll be diligent aliens. Yes, yeah, that's a good point. Yes, I would have a whole turn doing stuff if I sent somebody at the start of the turn. So that's what I'll probably do then, is I'll probably do it at the start of a turn. I could have done it at the start of this turn, but I'm not confident, so... Let's just wait it out, see if they come running forward to check things out. They did not. Okay. Alright, so... That means... Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do, is I'm going to try to see over this railing first, and then if I can see over the railing and they move into positions, I'm going to get the hell out as quick as I can. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, here we go. Moment of truth.
Go on.
There it is. All right, I knew it was going to happen. Okay, I don't know where they think they're moving to, but somebody's flanking one of them. 90-60 on that guy? That's a good shot you got there, Henriquez. That might actually work okay. Damned will offer his body for the better cause. Okay, well, I'm definitely going to be getting some shots off here with, like, Conquer and... Okay, maybe not Conquer because he can't see them. But, yeah, this side is going to have more of an advantage than the other side for right now. I'm going to have Conquer use Overwatch with his sniper rifle. Okay, Steve can't really rocket them where they are right now, so I'm just going to have him Overwatch as well from where he is. Do I want to send Todd up here? I don't think that I do. I think what I would rather do, honestly, is I would rather send out a smoke with drugs for Henriquez so he can take advantage of that this turn. And we can send it there, maybe. If I can set it up just right, I can give everybody on that side some drugs. So, yeah, right on Conquer, that's fine. We'll do that. That might actually increase Henriquez's aim so that he hits this guy 100% of the time. And then if he does, he might crit him and kill him. So I'm okay with this. Flanking him, which is perfect. Yeah, there it is, 170. All right, get him, Henriquez. Didn't kill him. That's okay. That's okay. The smoke grenade will still help his defense and his avoid, so he should be okay, maybe? Ideally. I'm actually also going to try... Oh, that's right, it's adjacent allies. Never mind. I was going to say, I was going to try to use Psi Inspiration on Henriquez if I could, but... Excuse me, that might be a little bit of a problem. Because I'd have to get over to him, and I'm not going to get there without dashing, so... I mean, I guess he could use it so that it's on him and Steve. That would be okay. Let's try that. Just in case they try to do some stupid psionic bullcrap. There we go. Alright. Let's see what happens now. There goes the ethereal. I don't know what he's up to.
Incredible.
Mind controlled. Okay, that's not good.
Taken control of that soldier somehow.
Conquer, please get this
All
guy.
of the advances we've made so far
Somebody's gonna go. Okay, he's dead. Good.
would
Good.
be useless against this type of power.
But now Henriquez is flanked, and that's not good because that means that he'll shoot at somebody. Who'd he shoot at? Oh, he missed. Okay, good.
They
Good.
got me flanked. Cover my flank.
Who's flanking who here? Okay, that's what? Henriquez? Oh, dear God. Alright. Well, that's no good. I don't want to send anybody down there too much at this point because I know that if I did that, Henriquez might have a little bit of trouble. So, I mean, I could send people down there. Like, I could send Dudbun down there and he could rapid fire. Does, Holloway has rapid fire as well. Yeah, time to bag a brain wizard, yeah. And Todd actually still has an arc thrower, so that might actually be fine. Conquer, what's your... That's not what I want to do there at all. Yeah, that's who you can see, so I'm going to try this. See if you can kill this guy, Conquer, that would be perfect, because then I could send everybody else after the ethereal, and we can go from there. So, let's see. Got him. Good. Watch your head, Henriquez! Okay. I know that your head is not in the right space here. Okay, there you go, Conquer. You're an administrator. Fantastic. Alright. I know you're not in the right headspace just right now, Henriquez, but I still don't want you to get blown up or something. Okay, so... Now... Steve, Todd, Dudbun, and Holloway all have turns. I want to send Steve first for hollow targeting. I know that might be a bit of a problem, but and also if this doesn't work, I'm totally getting flanked by Henriquez there, which is a bit of a problem. But I'm anticipating this all happening on one turn, and it just ends up working. So we'll have to see how this goes. That mind control is really kind of making this a little bit difficult. Rockets are pretty good to get confirmed damage on him. Let's see if it's blocked. Let's see if the shot's blocked. I know he's somewhere in this area here, so that might not be a bad idea there. Does this give me hollow targeting? I'm pretty sure it doesn't. That's the main thing. I want to make sure 100% that we hit every single shot after this. Like, Steve hitting with this isn't as important as... me making sure every single shot after this hits, which is why I'm kind of like, maybe I should send him in hollow target. But if I send him in hollow target, Henriquez is... You know what? Here's the thing. It's just the ethereal left, because there's only one more enemy on this map. I've been counting to make sure. There's 12 enemies total according to the hyperwave relay, so it's just this ethereal. And here's the other thing. Steve is already flanked by, oh, actually, he wouldn't be flanked by Henriquez if he goes here, so this might be okay. I'm going to give this a shot, actually. We're going to go here, and we're going to hollow target the guy with his shots. So that way, Dudbun and Holloway can run up, rapid fire the shit out of him, and maybe we'll kill him with the 4 hits that we get off of that. If we don't kill him, then I will send Todd in and have him try to arc thrower. We'll have to cross our fingers, but we'll see how this goes. But that's my plan. I'm going to stick to it. Should be able to just capture it. That's what I'm hoping, Conquer. Now let's see if we can make this plan work. There he is. Okay. This is a bad spot to be in, but I'm okay with this. 72-0. That's fine. Hollow targeting should still make this work. He might block this. He did not block this. Okay. So that's that. Now, alright, here's where we start having to worry a little bit. Because where can Todd get to? Can he... Okay, he can get very close to the thing, so that means him doing that should be fine. I think I'm going to have... I think I'm going to have Holloway do some run and gunning right here. That's not run and gun. Never mind. Maybe I'll just have him move there and rapid fire. Yeah, because that keeps him out of the line with Henriquez. So that'll make sure he doesn't get flanked. Let's try this. Alright, here we go. How much damage do you do? I know you're flanked, but how much damage do you do to this thing? 85-10, up to 10 damage. Okay, so rapid firing, probably not a good idea because we want to try to capture it. Oh, fuck! Damn it! That's a good point, Conquer. Oh my god, I hope not. Because, yeah, he might be... well, here's the thing, though. The tethering that the sectoids did, I think, is different, because the sectoids didn't mind control the other sectoid when they tethered to them like that. They just gave them an increase to will and mobility and all of that stuff. So I think it's a different kind of tethering. I could be wrong, though, but let's try to capture it. Let's try to capture... Okay, I'm banking on this both hitting but not dealing 10 damage, so let's give this a shot. Because I don't think this is going to work too well on him, is it? Yeah, 23. He's got too much will, probably. So... It is a different mechanic. Okay. Thank you for confirming that, Manolis, because I would have been very salty if we lost Henriquez because this Ethereal decided to mind control him. He's been such a good unit for us, but okay. Holloway, if you kill this guy, I'm okay with it because you'll probably get a promotion. If you don't, I'm going to send Todd in to try to capture. If Todd doesn't capture, I'm going to send Dudbun in to finish the job. But let's see what happens. 9. Okay, he's got 1 health left. This is perfect. You couldn't have done that better if we tried there. So, all right. So here's what we'll do. We'll send Todd in right here. Here comes the 15% miss. Yeah. Well, we might have a 15% on the arc thrower too. So let's see what happens. All right. Stun 95. Come on, Todd.
Light him up.
Yes, got him. Oh, awesome. Well done, everybody. Very good job there. That was really good. Just like a charm, just like that, totally planned. Look at the plans working out. This is great. And you know what? I think, honestly, the holo targeting that I did at first was the main component there, because if I hadn't had Steve holo target there, the Dark Thrower probably would have had like an 85% chance, then Holloway would have had a 75% chance. So we probably still would have gotten it, but it would have been more of a risk. So I think I did that as well as I possibly could have given the situation. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to be proud of myself for once in my damn life. Yeah, totally planned, yeah. I'll just tell myself that, Conquer. Maybe if I believe hard enough, it'll actually come true. It's based off of remaining H. Okay, so holo targeting didn't make a difference there then, is what you're saying. Okay, gotcha. All right, well, that's cool. Then I'm glad that it all worked. So, yeah, let's interview us a brain wizard, yeah. Conquer, you're an administrator up there with John now, so that's very good. We're all moving up in the world. There are 2 things that you can get out of this. I don't know. I think you were here last time when I had John get it, but maybe not. That might have been last stream when we didn't have that many people here, but there's 2. In the zone, which lets you kill a flanked or uncovered target and doesn't cost you an action if they're out. So if they're out in the open and you kill them, you can take 2 turns basically again. Or double tap, which basically allows you to use your sniper rifle with standard shot, headshot, or disabling shot. As long as you stay put, you can shoot twice on your turn. So you tell me which one you like. I picked double tap for John because it sounded like it was the better of the 2, but I'll let you pick. Either one is good, it sounds like, but I think double tap is slightly better. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll let you pick. Whatever you think is best. Wasn't there last time, but you'd like double tap. Good choice. That's what I would have picked too. So I think double tap is just the better one personally. Yeah, it seems like it just by the way that I normally play my snipers, because most times I let the enemies sort of come to the snipers and then I shoot them with squad sight and stuff because they have increased range. The plasma sniper has high range and all that stuff, so allows for some absolutely crazy shenanigans. Well, I'm thinking if I do that with like a sectopod, that's upwards of like, if I ghost with a sectopod in view, like in squad sight view, that's like a dead sectopod with just Conquer's turn. And sectopods have 30 HP, so that's impressive. Like I'm perfectly okay with that. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure if that's how it works, but that's what I'm thinking might be the case. We'll see if that's how it works. And Holloway has promoted once again. He is now up at a Guardian, just like where Dudbun is. I didn't get too many kills with Dudbun that mission, so he didn't promote just yet, but we'll work on that. So, Manilus, it's a little late in the stream's lifetime because I think we're getting pretty close to the end of the game. But did you want a soldier named after you? I can always name one of the combatants or something after you, if you would like that. I've been naming everybody else after viewers, the ones I've been using anyway, so... Would you like somebody named after you? Excuse me. And if yes, any particular class you'd like, or country of origin? I don't know. Country of origin's a little harder to get, but if there's a particular class you would like, I can probably slot you in somewhere there, so let me know. Okay, yeah, sure, I'll name somebody after you. Close combat specialist or bring them on. We'll do close combat specialist with Holloway. There we go. And everybody's still active. That was an ethereal mission, and nobody got hurt barely at all, so that's really good. Go for a gunner if I have one, but anything's good. So, like an assault unit, you mean? Or, but anything's good. Well, I'll see if I can give you an assault unit, so...
Please give my thanks to the main commander. I know it can't be an easy task trying to bring them in alive. You can trust that the research team will make it worth the trouble.
I sure hope so, because I don't know what this ethereal is going to do, but I get the feeling it's got to be good. It's like one of the best aliens out there, so... Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, so heavy floater corpses, muton elite corpse, chrysalid corpse... Ethereal captive, we can interrogate him there. 42 Illyrium, 151 alien allies, weapon fragments, alien stasis tank, flight computers, surgery, power source, and then a bunch of damaged stuff so I can sell for it. Alright, let's see if I have an assault unit that I can give you to. Or actually, let's set this up since this is going to be immediate. So, alright, let's interrogate that ethereal before he gets away from us. So long since you played it, and even then it was Long War rather than the base game. We'll be doing Long War at some point, so we'll be doing that shortly, and then I'll have a better clue of how you played it when you did that. But let's see. Incredible pool of psionic energy effect that's not lost on our staff, who are quite concerned about working in close proximity to the creature. No surprises there. In any case, we have no choice but to conduct a thorough interrogation of the subject if we hope to gain anything from value from it. So let's do that. What can you tell me, Mr. Ethereal? Tell me your secrets. He is highly unhappy with that. Oh, don't you think that you can stop us with that? We have ways, man. We have ways of making you talk. All technology research credit earned. Okay, that's interesting. I'll have to check that out. I'll get you an assault unit there, Manillas, because I think a gunner is probably similar to an assault unit. It sounds like it anyway from what very little I know about XCOM 2, because I think I looked up the classes at one point, and they're a little different from the ones in XCOM 1. But I think it equates to an assault unit, roughly. So I'll try to give that to you. Anyway, let's read this out. This creature, clearly a member of the alien leadership caste responsible for this invasion, presented us with an extremely risky and difficult interrogation prospect, even though we did it instantly. Despite our previous experience in safeguarding the facility from the potential effects of the abilities exhibited by the psionic alien species, or I should say, the abilities, this captive's power exceeded the previously established limits of our testing. Well, that's because the last time we tested on a sectoid, practically, so... Or was it an outsider? No, I think it was an outsider. I don't think we got a sectoid commander captured. So, anyway, much of the information we were able to discern from this creature was cryptic at best, as it made every effort to resist even our most invasive procedures during the interrogation. However, the experimental imaging equipment we had been using to monitor the alien's brain activity did reveal a very unusual pattern of neural activity that we believe is closely tied to the creature's power. This information should prove useful in reducing the time required for research in a variety of fields. Okay. Well, that should help a little bit if we have any other research projects, but we kind of don't, so let's check our research credits. So what is that one? All technology. Expected, most difficult to contain. By monitoring changes in the ethereal's brainwave pattern subjected to varying levels of psychological stress, it would coax a great deal of information from the subject. As a result of these findings, we now have a backlog of new information regarding the alien technology, which should reduce our research times in all areas of study. Well, if I had anything left to study, that would be great, but I don't have anything left to study. Still a fun challenge, though, trying to get one of those ethereals, because I get the feeling it's very difficult compared to some of the other aliens, but I mean, I could be wrong, but we got very lucky with that 9 damage that Holloway did, so... Kind of wish I did capture more. They all give nice little perks. Was waiting for me to see. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, I mean, there's still time left, I think, in the game before the end of it. I don't know exactly when the end happens, so... I think I do want to see if the... Can I build the Gollop Chamber soon? How close is it? 6 days out. I don't know. There might be another mission between then and now, and I can't really do another mission today. It's because it's been almost 3 hours already. I don't know, though. I mean, I may just try it, just to see. I mean, we can always save, like, on the first turn of a fight, I guess, if it actually happens. I don't anticipate it happening, but, yeah, we'll see. Alright, so who else can I unequip? Henriquez, you're probably going on the next mission anyway, but, yeah. Do that. Whoops. There we go. And Conquer. Another administrator. We're moving up in the world here. And take that off. There we go. Let's see. Let's unequip Steve. Go. That's fine. And let's take off the scope. And that bun will unequip you for now, but I'm probably bringing you and Holloway on the next few missions, just because you guys pretty much are the two assault units that really need the experience out of anybody. So you need the most experience, I should say, out of anybody. I'm getting the strong feeling at this point that we may or may not really be using our units that aren't, like, specialists or higher too much in the next few missions. Like, I mean, like I said, I'm going to have my Guardian assault units be working on it instead of using my administrators, but because they can probably handle it at this point. But taking Alex into a mission with us at this point, or Kira, or Raptor, or Omega Theory, or even Manilus when I name an assault unit after him, might not really be a thing that happens, to be honest with you, because I think we're pretty much down to the wire here. So let's find an assault unit. Let's see what we can do here. Who's left out of the assault units that I had? Aymar Munch. Yep, I can do that. Okay, then yeah, let's name Aymar Munch after that. First name and last name there, Manilus. Any particular name that you would like to see? I mean, probably Manilus is going to be in there somewhere, but any combination you would like, or just maybe just make the last name Manilus, that's fine with me if I just do that. So I'll give you a minute to think about that, because that is a bit of an ask. So just last name is good. Okay, gotcha. So we will change his last name from Munch to Manilus. There we go. And like I said, I don't anticipate really using that guy very much, because I don't really see it being a thing that... I feel like we're, like I said, pretty close to the end here, but because we've been seeing ethereals and stuff, and they seem like they're pretty damn powerful. But I'll try. If I find a very easy mission, I'll definitely send as many of the smaller units as I can into there. Okay, so we have 10 days left before the last round of psi testing is done. We have a council report coming up. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to save here, but I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try to get us to the end of this 6 days so we can see what happens with the Gollop Chamber once we work on that. So, and we might even make it to the council report, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Well, at the very least, get another hover buddy out of the deal. So,
Commander, the council is requesting a direct link on a secure channel.
okay, so this is probably going to be a council mission. Let's see. Let's go to the situation room. For suspicious activity taking place near a major bridge connecting some of China's largest interchanges. Needless to say, any alien activity in this area is going to draw civilian attention immediately. Play squad to investigate, transmit additional intel once they hit the ground. Panic reduction, 191 credits. Okay, so we definitely do need to go do this. This is another bomb disposal mission. We haven't done that since forever. We're going to find out if I can save on missions here in just a moment. I mean, there is autosave. It autosaves at the beginning of each turn, so I'll probably just end it right there, but we'll start with this mission next time. We'll start right in the middle of it, you know. I kind of was hoping we'd make it to the next one without this, but that's okay. Maybe I should extend the campaign for... Okay, gotcha. I'll do what I can then for you, but no pressure then. 191 credits and panic reduction. That's not a low credit total, so it kind of makes me think this is going to be slightly more difficult.
That you will handle this matter with discretion.
So I may end up taking some slightly more competent, or, you know, more promoted units, I guess. I shouldn't even say competent, they're just more promoted. We'll take Dubban and Holloway. We'll take probably Todd and Henriquez again. Because I don't want Alex to die, to be honest with you. Yeah, so we'll do Dudbun and Holloway. We'll do John this time. We'll take John this time, and we'll do we'll take let's see, Steve went on the last one, and Leo is still in the thing, so Soto can go on this one, and then Todd and Henriquez can go on this one as well. Okay, let's get them all kitted out, and then we'll call it a day as soon as we land there. So that's what we'll do. Alloy cannon, plasma pistol. Watch this be like just an entire mission of frickin' like Thin Men or something stupid like that. That would be just dumb. All right, let's see. Psi armor? No, we don't need that for you right now. That's fine. I'm gonna stick with the ghost armor. That seemed to work pretty well last time. So plasma pistol and a scope. 115 aim, not even bad. 14 HP, but I usually don't have to worry too much about that. Having more ghost armor might not be a bad idea in this particular type of a mission either, because we could disable more stuff if we did that. But this is fine. We'll make it work. So all of that stuff, med kits. I'll bring arc throwers again, just so we can maybe capture something else, because I don't really see myself needing much else. So, because I'm using Titan armor. If I was using ghost armor, I'd be more inclined to take a vest, but I think this will work out okay. Mic cut again. Okay, then you know what? It probably is the microphone. I actually have another microphone of similar quality to this one that I had never used. So what I think I might do is I might change to that one on the next stream that I do, and we'll see if it has any cutting issues. Because then I'll know if it's the USB drives on my computer, which I'm like 99% sure it's not, but we won't know till we find out. So thank you for letting me know. Yeah, we're going to take arc throwers this time as well. I don't really know how often I'll be using them, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. Ghost armor or psi armor? I'm thinking ghost armor. Heavy plasma and a scope, and then Holloway will give you a vest as well. And well, let's take a look at the psi armor just for the hell of it, you know.
In the right hands, this suit could be the most dangerous thing we've ever developed.
I guess that depends on how powerful Holloway gets with his attacks, huh? Time to start some late game XCOM on. 91 will with that. That's not bad. 10 defense and 14 HP. I mean, it's okay armor. I wouldn't want my assault units wearing it because they kind of need the additional armor that the Titan armor gives them, I think. But, I mean, you know, Soto might be able to make good use of it. We'll see. Yeah, harness the power of purple. Saints forever, baby. We'll work on the power of purple soon. But I think we'll stick with this outfit, this kitting for now. And let's launch the mission, and then, like I said, we will hold off on the rest until next time. I'll save as soon as we get there. Let's launch the mission. He does look like a stealth operative with the psi armor, yeah. More so than the ghost armor, but that's because the ghost armor is... it's conspicuous until you use the light refracting technology that's on it, or reflecting. I don't know which one would be right in that situation. I think refracting, it still goes through it. Reflecting, it just bounces off, whereas refracting, like, it still goes through it, but it bounces off and, like, goes in a different direction. I think that's how that works. It's been a long time since I've taken science classes, I'm sorry. Let's begin the assault. And end the assault immediately by saving, but, you know. It's another parking lot. Great. Actually, it might be a highway. Kind of looks like a highway to me. Yeah, I can see roads there, so that looks like a highway. Alright. So, we have a bomb mission to take care of. Pro tip for today and tomorrow? Monday. Monday is the next time we're going to be streaming. So, pro tip for today and Monday. A soldier who has survived a critical wound can recover, but suffers a permanent reduction to will. Got that already. They got a bomb in the area. Deactivate the bomb, delay the detonation by deactivating the power sources, and prevent reactivation by killing all of the opposition. Good. Have I used the flight suit much? I do bring it along on certain missions, especially when there's missions with like berserkers and chrysalids on it. I do bring it along, and I often also bring around hover shivs for those missions because they pretty much can just hover right over any of the melee units and shoot them from a distance. So I've been using the Archangel armor, just not as often as the Titan armor. That's pretty much been like the go-to suit most of the playthrough. And the Ghost armor at this point is kind of almost replacing the Archangel armor. I use that in quotes because I'm not replacing it. On missions where there are melee units, I typically give my support units Ghost armor, and then I give my my heavy and my sniper Archangel armor, so that they can help out with that. So that's my plan anyway. It doesn't always work out, but I've used the Archangel armor for a few streams. I think I got it like stream 10 or 11, so, and this is like stream 16, I think. Yeah, that sounds right. So I've had it for a little while. Let's launch the mission. It is another highway. Okay, we're on a bridge, which is okay, I guess. So.
We don't have a lot of time on this one. The aliens are in the process of powering up an explosive device somewhere nearby. We have to locate that bomb and disarm it before it's too late.
Oh, if only you knew, Central. Oh, if only
We're picking up
you
some
knew.
unusual heat signatures in the area. The aliens are using some kind of portable power node to charge their bomb for detonation. If you can disable that equipment, it should buy you some time to get to the explosive itself.
Yep, and we have no idea where the explosive is just yet, so it's the same thing. I don't think we've done one of these missions for a long time, though. I think we haven't had something like this since, like, the second stream when I was trying to capture the first sectoid for interrogation. So we'll have to make it all work, and that's all fine and good. Let's see. Good one for open maps. Can have sniper just fly high and hover. Doesn't cost fuel, and squad sight with the aim bonus for height. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking to mainly do, like, on open maps. I mean, this one probably would have been fine to do it on because it's pretty open, but, yeah, you know. Yes, on the plus side, true. Bridge map, hard to get lost. Most of the enemies will be directly in front of us as well until we kill everything and don't find the bomb, because at that point we'll just have to, you know, make it work from there. Long bridge. There's the end of the map there. I wonder if it's going to be like the other bridges. It doesn't look like it, where the part of it is, like, destroyed and we have to go down to it, but yeah, we'll make it all work. But anyway, yeah, so bomb on the bridge, not so great. Don't want this to end up like... what was that? Was there a movie where there was a bomb on the bridge? I can't think of it, but I don't know. Maybe I'll think of it by the time the next episode of XCOM, the Stream Edition, comes out. And I'm gonna make Central wait 2 days, technically, for us to get this bomb all taken care of. Hopefully, that doesn't equate to 3 turns in game, because I'm not gonna wait on that. Oh, we can abort the mission right from here, but I'm not doing that. We're going to save right here, and we'll come back on the next episode to finish this out. And it will be on Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will post the schedule for next week on Twitter and Discord after this stream is all taken care of there. But yeah, the next time we'll be streaming is going to be on Monday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And probably, if we are as close to the end as I think we are of the game here, I may be taking one of the days next week to set up Mega Man X3, X4, X5, X6, and Final Fantasy XIV all in one day. Believe it or not, that doesn't take as long as it sounds like it will, because pretty much the setup for that is just making sure OBS has got all the volume levels proper. I'll write down the volume levels for myself, and then recording the first those videos, the now streaming ones, and then the intro video saying what the next game is going to be. Altogether, it takes about 20 minutes per game, so it'll take about the same amount of time as a normal stream to do that stuff, but that's why I'm taking one day to do it. So that's maybe going to happen. I don't know. I'll let you know when we get a little closer. Until then, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream, and I will see all of you on the next one when we come to disarm this bomb. Till then, take care, and have a good night. Now that it actually is night, since... well, it's night for me, anyway. It's night outside, so it may not be night for you, depending on where you are. Sun is setting quicker in the northern hemisphere now, though, so may just be pretty dark outside, no matter where you are. Unless you're in, like, South America or Australia, in which case, how are you still awake?